Yep.
All right, we are live. Hello, people of the
Awesome.
YouTubeverse. We got Pigaloink and Alex Montez here. The first episode of the Hangout. Oh no, he brought out the shades. He brought
Ooh,
out the shades. He brought out the
so
shades.
cool.
He brought out the shades, and Alex got his jacket, and I'm sitting here with a polo shirt on. This is something new. This
Yeah,
is
man, I
something
don't have a
real.
jacket like that, but
The only one who wears
I,
shades
I'm
I,
gonna
in my
take these
house
off.
is my friend Dimitri, the Russian
I,
hitman.
I,
He's
I,
the
I
only
wish,
one.
I wish.
I tried wearing my glasses
I,
one time. He's like, you know what? If you do wear that, I'll kill you. So I was like, okay, Dimitri, you're right. All right.
I wish I had a jacket like that, Alex. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be the black person. I'm gonna take your jacket when you're not ready looking for it. All right, all right. I'm just letting you know right now.
Let me tell you something. I'm Mexican, so this is not gonna work out well.
You're Mexican, so you're gonna run fast enough. We got you. I'm here. We are here together. We are here together. I understand. I might not catch you. I might not catch you. All
I
right.
think it will.
You think? Nah, I don't think so. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is kind of just get to know each other, basically. So we're gonna start with Pigaloink. Pigaloink, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Alright, so I'm Bobby from my channel, Pigaloink. Wait, can I just like make the screen bigger? Oh wait, there we go. Okay, so I'm Bobby from Pigaloink, and yeah, I started back into. Should I do my whole channel history or?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead,
Okay, cool.
man. We got all the time in the world. Go ahead.
Awesome. So I started out in 2012, and like at the end, in like December of 2012, and my channel was like really like I was at like 50 subscribers for like I don't know 7 months, and then finally I got like my new editing system, and my videos started like to go up in quality, and I started seeing more movies and stuff like. Before, in like at the beginning of 2013, I saw like new movies, and then I'd wait for the other movies to come to rent before I'd review them because I like didn't have any money, right? I just didn't go to like new movies and stuff, so I like barely had any subscribers, and then I went and I made a couple friends on YouTube. One of the Movie Madness reviews. You guys can check him out. He's actually a really cool YouTuber. Yeah, he's actually now like a YouTube rapper because I don't know, he figured out that he doesn't like movie reviewing, but he kind of got me off my feet because he had like a good like 100 subscribers, and then yeah, we collabed and stuff, and I was still really bad, but he like edited for me and stuff, which is kind of cool, and so I gained a few more subscribers from that, and then like in like from like November to through like January of 2013 to 2014, I gained so many subscribers like to the craziest degree. Like I started out from like I was like at 80 subs, and then I got to like 120 by like December, and then I went up to like 250 by January, and then I kept on like climbing. Now I'm at like 342, but like yeah, I like from like November to like January were the most insane amounts of subscribers I've ever gotten. But now I'm like just seeing movies. Yeah, so that's basically my story.
Basically,
So
basically.
yeah.
All right. So I mean, that sounds awesome, man. So Alex, what about you, man? How did your stuff start? How did everything get going for you?
Back then, I had an idea of doing YouTube videos like video game walkthroughs, but that was way back then. Because I used to watch these guys who
Hmm.
play walkthroughs. I was like, you know what, that sounds cool. I want to do it. Turns out that's a shit ton of money, so hell no. So then after a while, I was like, you know what, I don't feel like doing YouTube. But then next you know it, I saw Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, and I hated that movie.
The
And I
movie's
was
the
like, you know what?
worst.
Yeah, I went on YouTube and I put a Ghost Rider review just to see what people thought about it. And then I see this one guy named Jeremy Johns, and I was like, okay, let me
Hmm.
see it. I click on it, and he just goes all off on the movie. I'm like, yeah, I like this guy. I like this guy. And then I went on Schmoes No. They hated it. I was like, all right, I like that too. Then I went on the Flick Pick. He disliked it. And I went Chris Stuckman. He didn't like it as well. He thought it was all right. But I was like, you know what? I like all of them. And then from there on, I think it was like around July where I was like, you know what? I have an idea of doing YouTube reviews, but it took me a while to finally push myself to do it. And like so, around 2013, I was like, you know what? Let's do this. So around, I wanted to do it. My first review was supposed to be A Day to Die Hard because I hated that movie,
Hmm.
but my editing program, I didn't know how to work it. It took me like 2 weeks just to figure it out. So I was like, ah, crap. And then I went to go see Olympus Has Fallen, and I was like, okay, I make my review. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. And if you watch my first video of Olympus Has Fallen, it is the worst edited video you will ever see in the entire planet. It's so
and you know what?
horribly edited.
That's funny because my first video was an Olympus Fallen review, and it was terrible as well. it was god awful as well.
The first time I saw Olympus Has Fallen, I saw it like the day it came out, and for some reason I loved it, and I have no idea why. Like, it was random. It wasn't my first video though, but yeah. I'm like the only person I know that like loves that movie. And then I watched it again, and I'm like, it's actually pretty terrible, but you know.
I watched it again on Netflix. It's alright, it's alright. It's just terrible CGI though. Terrible CGI.
Yeah, special effects are so bad.
I'm gonna be so honest. Olympus Has Fallen is one of my favorite movies right now. I love that movie. That's probably the reason why I talked about it, because I loved it so much. It just got me. That first, Gerard Butler was just awesome in that movie. So that's what kind of got me
I think
on the
lane. Why I liked it a lot and I wanted to review it because for a period of time I did not go to the movie theaters for like about 4 months because there was just nothing good out. In the January and February, this was just crap movies. So
2013 was bad. Like in the early of January, like Identity Thief and like Texas Chainsaw.
There were so many terrible movies, and then when I saw Olympus Has Fallen, it was like a breath of fresh air because I finally saw something that was not great, but at least it was good. And I was like, all right, I want to review it. So then I put it up. I didn't even have music on my freaking intro because I didn't know how to put it. And I tried, and back then, Al will admit
What editing system did you start out with?
I still have it. It's Sony Vegas Movie Studio. It's good because it's
that's
cheap.
why.
It's cheap.
That's why. Yeah, but it's complicated though.
At first it's complicated, but once I got into it, I could do, before it took me an hour, now I could edit a video in 20 minutes. So
Whoa.
I know how to work out everything.
Yeah, I started out with like Windows Movie Maker, so.
I tried doing that, but it was so complicated. I almost wanted to punch myself in the face. I was like, F this, man. Hell no.
You click on the screen to drag your video down. You can't put pictures on top of your video. It was horrible.
It was
that movie maker is so legendary. It is so legendary. It's terrible, but it's legendary.
It's embarrassing because I did that. I used it for a year and a half.
And here's the worst part is I will admit this. I did try to copy Jeremy Johns because at the end of the video, I tried doing the punch, but I effed it up. So I was like, all right, guys, if you like this, it's like staggering. It's like, it doesn't look terrible. And I'm like, oh, God. What
I have to go. I have to watch that video now. I have to see it, Alex. I have to see it.
It's terrible. And it's funny because it's one of my most viewed videos. And I was like, oh, God. And
that punch.
I will admit, I did try to copy off Jeremy Johns back then. In the first 2 months, I remember back then. Here's the worst part that I did was that before I reviewed a movie, I watched all the other YouTubers' reviews. And what I always do now is that before I watch any of the reviews, I do mine first, so I can have clear thoughts, and fresh mind. And it's because during those first 2 months, I was just like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's so weird. So I'll just go to the one who inspired me. And I got a little bit of flack for that. There was one guy who said, F you, man, for copying Jeremy Johns. One guy said, you're so unoriginal. Go F yourself. I was like, okay.
Dude, I got so many of those. If you saw my, last year, my best, my top 5 best and worst movies of the year so far, I posted in, March last year. I think those are my 2 most viewed videos. I think the best is at 4,000 views, but which is pathetic. But anyway, I got 60 comments, all of them, mostly 80% of them are saying that I'm a Jeremy Johns ripoff, and most of them are saying they didn't even want me to do the jump cuts. And when I put up my green screen, people were giving me flack for even having a green screen because they're oh, it's copying Jeremy Johns. Even if you have a green screen, it doesn't really matter.
And here's the thing, I will admit, I did. You know what? And it sucks that I did it. But then I think when was it? I think it was during my review of, I forgot which review it was. But then at one point I was just like, you know what? Let's change it up. Let's do your own thing and try to be yourself. And from there on, I haven't got anything of that. Thank God. God,
You
people are
know,
so
yeah,
sensitive on the internet.
like with me, I am the black guy, so it really doesn't matter. I can't be copying anybody. So I mean, but we all can admit that, you know, as them being our admirations for doing YouTube movie reviewers, we were going to copy some type of, you know, kind of, because they're
I'm
the
pretty
way
sure
they
like
give,
80% of movie reviewers like copy Jeremy Johns anyway.
yeah,
Yeah, I
like
bet some of those
the way
people who
they,
comment to me, they copy Jimmy John's. F you fuckers, damn. Trying to cut me.
yeah, but the way they do their format was really going to be the way we did our format, basically,
Yeah.
because that was the winning format,
See, here's
basically. It
the
was
thing.
kind
I'm
of
not
like,
going to be
oh,
doing a
yeah,
movie review like this. Oh, let me talk to you guys. I think Transformers Age of Extinction was like this. I thought the actors were like this. Hell no, I ain't going to be like that. I'm going to be like, okay, guys, listen up. All right, this is
You
how this
gotta have
movie review is.
personality.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's all
can't be
about
boring as
personality. If you're
hell.
bored, and like here's the sad part. If you're boring, no one's gonna watch you. They're gonna click right away. But if you're entertaining,
Hmm.
energetic, people are going to watch you. And that's
Like
why
as much
Yep,
as I love
yep.
like Roger and Siskel Ebert, like I'm Roger Ebert and like Siskel, they're amazing critics and stuff. But like back then, people like we didn't really. Was it like during the time of YouTube? Because like I'm pretty sure it's pretty old, but like they're great critics, but like they're not the most entertaining. Like they kind of just like sit down and talk. And I'm gonna tread lightly about this because like everyone loves Siskel and Ebert, but I think they're great, but they're not that entertaining if you go back and watch their videos.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for all the background noise. I'm so sorry. There's something happening right there. What's going on? I am so sorry. Okay.
it's good, Alex. It's good. It's good. It's good. But
So,
all right. So I guess it's my turn. I, my first video was an Olympus Has Fallen review. And it was terrible. And then it was just the most hardest review, to be honest. Basically, it was like because that first review is basically you're trying to get used to the editing software, and you don't know that the editing software is really simple. You think it's hard, so you just try to rush it out there, and you know it's just terrible in quality, basically. But no, that was my first review, and then I started to see more movies. I really don't see as much as I want to, but I started to see a little bit more movies, and I started to get into it. So I just started to talk about them and whatnot. And so it got to my Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain gameplay trailer review,
I saw
which
that
was
got
where
like 10,000 views, didn't it?
yeah, which was where, but like okay, that video haunts me to this day because I called I called Big Boss Solid Snake, which was wrong. I was just excited. I was over my head, on the top of my head, excited because it was a gameplay trailer of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I am a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but you know, I called Solid Snake Big Boss, which kind of got me a lot of flack. People were just they were going in on me, and I was just like, I deserve it because I know that's Big Boss. Why didn't I say that was Big Boss? Why am
Yeah,
I
there's some
calling him
huge
Solid
like
Snake
Metal
right
Gear
now?
Solid fanboys that are just gonna go off.
Yeah, they all went off on me. So it was a kind of a live and learn lesson, basically, where make sure you watch your content before you just
and
put it
here's the
out to the
thing
world.
too. If someone says you effing suck, don't reply back to them saying, "Oh, f you, man. You don't like my video? F you then." No, just be like, you know what? Take what from what he said, and like, you know what? Let's see what I did better. All right, I did better than that, so let me
Hmm.
improve that on. That's what I did early on. That's why I said right before I got onto YouTube, like, okay, you're gonna take hard criticism, so just be ready for it. And you know what? When people
Yeah.
say I was copying Jeremy Johns, I was ready for it. So,
Yeah. But so and then after that, I kind of got into more. It kind of got I kind of got into the feel of what I wanted my channel to be, basically, because back then I was editing my videos where it'll just be like the intro, and then it'll just be me talking throughout the whole entire video. And when I talk, I kind of drag on, basically, so it kind of got repetitive, and I was just like, well, I need to find a way to shorten this up and edit this up in a way where I can have basically a structure to my channel. So I just started doing jump cuts because I feel jump cuts are basically the best way to organize your video without actually organizing your video. You can talk
Whenever I
about
see
things.
someone who doesn't use jump cuts, I'm like, how the hell can you talk for 5 minutes straight without messing up? You are a god.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
hard.
Yeah, listen. People who don't use jump cuts are just they are like John Campia from AMT Movie Talk.
I've seen a couple of those reviews. Oh my
Didn't
god.
he say that he didn't like people who use like jump cuts or something?
He said he didn't like it basically.
I figured that
but-
out because like Jeremy Jones like commented on the video and he was like did like
Yeah, I
some
saw that
reply
too.
or something. But
Yeah, I saw that
heard
too.
His opinions. I heard his opinions, and he made good points. He like, and I was like, you know what, I understand, but you know what, using jump cuts helps make your video feel more fleshed out, more organized.
Yeah.
Because let's say, because I'm about to say a video, sometimes this happens to me. All right, oh shit, all right, guys. That happens to me like
Yeah.
on a regular basis, so.
Yeah, like I'll be trying to get something out. Like if I'm doing a trailer review or a movie review, I'll be trying to get something out, and then I have to say it over and over and over again. Now, what if I did use jump cuts? If I did not use jump cuts, that'll just be me going like this. So I really, oh shit. So I really,
yeah, if you watch my like older videos, I messed up all the time, but I couldn't do jump cuts
Yeah.
because like Movie Maker, like if you did a jump cut, then it would like have a little bit of lag before like the next cut. So I'd be like, okay, so this is my movie review, and then it would jump cut, and I'd be like, and this is about this movie. Like it sucks.
it kind of frees you in frame, basically, like a Mentos commercial. Just all right,
exactly.
we're back.
Like the old
We're back into
Spider-Man
this.
movies, but yeah. So if you watch my like old videos, I messed up all the time. I always get like mixed up with my words and stuff because I get like a dry throat while I'm talking or something like that, and I wouldn't have enough time to spit everything out. So I just kind of like freeze up, and then I'd be like, oh, and like in like my earlier videos, but yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. But then after the whole Metal Gear Solid debacle, I kept doing videos, and I found my structure when I did my Monsters University review, which was really the first review I really used jump cuts in, and I kind of found my structure, and I kind of kept going with it basically, and then I got to okay, I'm a Boy Meets World fan, so when I found out they were spinning off Girl Meets World, there was a whole bunch of stuff that I needed to talk about that could make the show right basically, and so I just made it hot.
Girl Meets World is
talk,
the worst thing I have ever seen.
We're gonna talk about it in a minute, Jig.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about it in a minute.
Let me just say something. I did not watch Girl Meets World because I remember watching Boy Meets World. Back then, I used to really like it. I don't remember it that much, but yeah, after hearing how Girl Meets World is, no thank you.
Yeah, I own every season of Boy Meets World on Blu-ray, so that's the kind of Boy Meets World fan I am. So when I kind of made that video, I was just kind of trying to get it to the world, trying to see if I was the only one that was feeling this way about Disney Channel basically, and I didn't want them to dumb down on this. So that video is still growing to this day, and everybody they like it. So it kind of
didn't that video drop like 20,000 views?
Nah, it's somewhere in 1K, but we're hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there. But then it kind of just found my stride with that, and kind of gained subscribers from that, and now I have a sort of fan base, sort of not fan base, really a fan base, but
Michael, listen to me. You have over 1,000 subscribers. You do have a fan base. Okay?
Oh my God.
I'm trying to put this better. Okay.
Listen,
I've
okay.
been
All right.
on YouTube for a year and a half, and right now I barely got 100 subscribers. Barely.
All right. Okay. In my defense, here's the story with that. Here's the story. Here's the real story of why I have 2,000 subscribers right now. You want to know the real story?
Okay.
Oh,
here's the real story.
Now. 2,000. I thought it was over 1,000.
This is not the fake story. It's the real one.
I'm just saying there's a story to it. This is the real story. All right. So I kind of wanted to make my channel, something more than just movies and games basically. So I wanted to get into kind of like music stuff basically. That's why I got an album review. So I kind of wanted to get into music stuff basically. And so the song "No New Friends" by Drake had just came out. It just got released, so I was just like, you know what, post that to my channel. And so I posted it to my channel, and I kid you not, that video got 750,000 views.
Dude.
And so off of that, I got 2,000 subscribers. No, I got like 3,000 off of that basically. And so those aren't people who want to watch the channel from me. Those are people.
Yeah, I was wondering because you're like you only have like I have like 200 videos and you have like 50 and you have like so much more subscribers than me.
They're not watching the channel. I think those are just a whole bunch of inactive accounts. I assume because the number of subscribers, it keeps dropping, and every time like the number of subscribers dropping, YouTube is like, wait a minute, nobody's leaving your channel. It's just that there's a whole bunch of inactive accounts that are subscribed to you. That's why the number keeps dropping. So that's basically the story with that. That's basically why I am where I'm at. I mean, I'm not doing nothing at all. I'm so serious. I'm basically at the same places where you all are basically.
Michael,
where's your I'm not doing nothing.
Where's the video? I don't see it. Where is it?
What, the No New Friends video? I had to. Yeah. Okay, and all right. Here's another thing. I had to get rid of it because I'm a partner with Broadman TV. I'm a partner with Broadman TV, and it was kind of like this is basically copyright infringement. You can't have this in your channel. We can't sponsor you. So I'm a YouTube partner basically. So that's why that is that basically. That's why I had to get rid of it. That's why you can't find it now.
Okay. Wait, Alex, are you partnered yet?
What?
Are you partnered yet?
No, I have not been partnered. I've been.
Oh, I recommend full screen.
Full screen? My buddy, Mr. Film Jack, he has full screen, and
dude, that guy's the best. He checked out my channel, like for my Transcendence review. He like commented on it. He was like, yeah. He was like, check out my channel. I love your channel. And like he like subscribed for me and stuff. But
I've been a buddy with him since my Man of Steel review, cause that long. He's been a great supporter of mine. I love his videos. We've been really good buddies on YouTube, and he does a great job on his videos.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So, okay, I think that get to know each other a little bit better segment went a little bit too long, but we're going to move right along with this shtick. All right, so the next thing I got on the list, top 5 movies of 2014 so far. Pigaloink, let's start with you. What are your top 5 favorite movies of 2014 so far?
My favorite so far is The Double. That was like the smallest movie to come out in 2014 so far, and like I don't know, blew me away. It's like one of my favorites of all time. I like rented it on my phone, and it's incredible. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Captain America: The Winter Soldier is up there for sure. I'm trying to think. Like Oculus, that's definitely up there. That movie was insane. The Rated 2, it's probably around there, and like I don't know, the Lego Movie was really good. How many was that? Was that 5?
Yeah, that was 5. That was 5.
That's 5.
All right, Alex, you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
I'll go. I won't say this is. All right, let's see. I'll put number 5. God, I'll put probably. My God, there's so much noise going on. Number 5, I'll probably put just for right now, the Lego Movie. Number 4, I think I'm gonna put probably Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Now for number 3, a movie I just recently saw, Enemy, with Jake Gyllenhaal. That movie.
Dude, I wanted to see that. After I saw like Chris Stuckman's review.
Yeah, I
saw his like spoiler review on it, and I saw the ending, and it made me jump out of my seat. That was.
Okay, imagine this. I'm watching it like at 2 in the morning. Right, I'm watching it, and this just happens out of nowhere. I'm just like. Because that movie.
That spider was creepy as hell.
Yeah, I love that movie. And then the number 2, and number 2 and number 1 can interchange. It's so hard for me right now, but it's the Raid 2 and X-Men: Days of Future Past. Because the Raid 2, when I saw it, my God, it was the best experience I've had in the theater for a while. The whole theater was into it. It was like one of those small theaters, but everyone was into it. It was just so well done. And then Days of Future Past, it's great. It could interchange.
I haven't seen Raid 2 yet.
Dude,
yeah,
dude, you need to see it
I
like
need
now.
I need to watch it. I need to
It
watch
just came on
it.
Blu-ray, didn't
I
it?
mean,
Like, buy it on
Oh,
Blu-ray.
next week,
yeah.
next week.
Yeah, next week. I'm gonna get that on Blu-ray. Like, it's not
Yeah.
even worth buying on Blu-ray because there's like no crazy special effects, but it's worth it because it's such a cool movie.
I pre-ordered it.
I'm
I pre-ordered it.
yeah.
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna make sure I watch it.
Because when me and Michael did our collab on the first one, I was like, oh man, I can't wait for the Raid 2. The next day, I looked up my showtimes in the theater. I was like, oh damn, it's not there. So I went to Xbox Live Store because they have sometimes indie movies on there. It wasn't there. I'm like, oh god, what the hell? Then I checked next week. The week after that, I just checked in my theater to see what movies are on. I see the Raid 2. I start flipping now. I'm like, oh my god, I start banging my head on the walls. I'm like, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's
So
one of those movies where it's like it didn't come to any theater, so it like came to select theaters.
Yeah.
So if your theater got it, you're like amazing. Like it came to my theater, like in the one that's like it's about like a block from my house. So I was like, oh my gosh, like it was one of the best feelings. It was great. I was so excited.
And when after I reviewed it, after I saw it, I was like, I wonder if Michael saw it. So I went on his channel. I don't see any review. I'm like, oh, probably he hasn't seen it yet. 3 weeks later, I'm like, I don't think he has seen it yet. I feel so bad for you, Michael. You missed out on one of the best movies of the year.
Yeah, you, Michael. I'm pretty sure you'd give it like an A+.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably would too. I'm gonna get around to seeing it basically. But all right, my top 5. I'm looking at my list of things I've talked about this year, basically. My top 5. Number 5 would probably have to go to Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Oh,
I love the movie basically, but you know it didn't have that Marvel oomph. You know what I mean? That it didn't have that oomph that the Avengers had. It didn't have that oomph that Iron Man had. But it's still a really good movie. It's still
number 5 on your top 10 list.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's number 5. So
it's definitely
like 30 movies, dude.
Yeah, of course. Number 4 would probably have to be X-Men: Days of Future Past. Like that movie was legit as hell. It's really that Bryan Singer coming back to the X-Men franchise was just amazing. It was amazing. So that's gonna have to be number 4. Number 3 would have to be The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is probably the most unpopular. This is probably the most unpopular answer ever. But I enjoyed that.
For anybody who's watching this review, okay, before you kill Michael, just give your thoughts on the movie. Okay, hold on.
Listen.
Before Michael cracks his neck open, let's just see what you have to say.
Listen, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie. Like, first of all, I don't feel like nothing. The only thing that I feel, the reason it didn't get an A+ from me because the Rhino was really the reason that, if that was my biggest gripe with it. The Rhino was he was a waste, basically. He did not need to be in the movie. I will give y'all that. The Rhino was unneeded.
He was in the end for like 2 seconds.
For like,
he was in the movie the last time for 10 seconds. Okay,
he was. I give it that. But the way they handled Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker, that relationship was just perfect. I love seeing that on screen because you know Mark Webb, he directed 500 Days of Summer, so you know he knows how to do a good relationship, and you know he knows how to make a good relationship work, and it just felt so real. I love seeing their chemistry on screen. I know they're dating in real life.
That was one of the best parts. For sure.
Yeah. I love their chemistry on screen was the best basically. And Electro, I'm a Jamie Foxx fan. I'm a big Jamie Foxx fan actually, and he killed it as Electro. Electro wasn't a waste whatsoever at all basically. And the way they handled Dane DeHaan and the Green Goblin, I like the way they handled that. I like
was one of the best parts in the entire movie.
Yeah, he really was. And then people saying they really rushed the Green Goblin in there. I understand when you say they rushed the villain, the Green Goblin, in there, but they didn't rush the whole story arc between him and Peter Parker because they really knew each other before all this really happened. So I feel like they took their time with that story arc. Being the movie was 2 hours and 20 minutes. I feel like they really did take their time with that, and I just love the movie. And then that you cannot deny that. The best scene you have seen all year. I haven't seen Godzilla, so I have not seen Godzilla.
Dude, Godzilla, that's an awesome movie.
I have not seen him tear open that monster and just breathe his nuclear breath fire through that neck.
I haven't seen that.
when I saw This Was Me, I saw that This Was Me. Oh my god.
I have not seen that scene yet. But
Dude, the
you
Halo
cannot
jumping
deny.
scene too. That was that was the
I
one
seen
that made me jump.
and
was
trailers
a great
that looked amazing. That looked amazing in the trailer.
And it
That
had
looked
the
amazing.
exact same trailer music too that they were using in like the trailers. They used that for like the Halo jumping scene. It blew my mind.
But you cannot deny that scene when Spider-Man is basically shooting his webs out at Gwen Stacy, and it's basically coming out, and then the effect, it was just all perfect, to be honest. And I love the movie. Number 3. It's number 3.
Yeah, I respect your opinion.
It's number 3. It's number 3.
I don't agree, but I respect your opinion.
You know. So okay, and then number 2 and number 1 can switch, but at number 2 right now is Edge of Tomorrow.
That movie was cool. I forgot about that one. Wow.
Oh my god.
That was so good.
I forgot about that. Damn.
Talk about a good sci-fi movie. Talk about an original idea with a sci-fi movie.
It's so underrated too. Like it made like no money at the box office. Like as good as The Fault in Our Stars was, Edge of Tomorrow was better.
It's no Edge of Tomorrow.
Michael, let me piss you off.
Exactly.
Transformers: Age of Extinction here in North America made more than Edge of Tomorrow's total box office run.
Oh my god, you had to say something. You had to say. Oh.
You see, I don't hate Transformers: Age of Extinction like most people do. Like I thought it was alright until it was insanely boring. It was like 3 hours long. That was insane.
Yeah, because
we're gonna get into that in a minute. We're gonna get we're gonna talk about the shit bombs in a minute. But Edge of Tomorrow, man, talk about an original idea, and then talk about Tom Cruise at his best. It was just it was a great movie, and A+. That's why I got it.
Tom Cruise. What did he do to you? Did he like slap your mother in the face? He didn't do anything.
Listen. As much as people hated Oblivion, I found enjoyment in Oblivion. It's not one of my favorite movies of all time. I
give Oblivion like an 8 out of 10. I think when I first reviewed it.
Yeah, I found enjoyment in it, but I think people were just Oblivion kind of scared people with Tom Cruise. So he
does all of his stunts. He's so good.
But also too, it was not the movie's fault or Tom Cruise's fault. It was the marketing. It was horrible marketing.
And Morgan Freeman, man, they completely like made him to be a main character, and then he was really.
Yeah, no, but here's the trouble thing, because I remember when I first saw the very first trailer, me and my dad, we were in the theater. He was like, "It looks okay." Me, I'm like, "No, it does not." I saw the movie. It's great. Terrible trailers for it. It's horrible.
Which one?
Edge Tomorrow.
I found the trailers to be cool, and then I was like, I told my friend, I was like, yeah, so Edge of Tomorrow's coming out. He's like, oh wow, no, that movie looks awful. I was like, I don't know, okay.
Listen, with the trailers and the marketing for Edge of Tomorrow, you cannot deny the fact that this is not it gave me goosebumps. I honestly like the first trailer.
I like the song. Yeah,
I like the first trailer to Edge of Tomorrow because
the first song is actually from like Windows Voice.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. It was cool.
When I saw the trailer, here's the thing with Edge of Tomorrow trailer. It looks okay, but what's nothing new? You don't see anything new. You don't see any of the originals that the movie has. Like the cool stuff that the movie has, like the humor in it. You don't see any of that. It just looks like a cool sci-fi film, but nothing more than that. If they were to push the trailer, make it look more interesting for the audience, that people would have gone to see it, but no. But a good thing is it has strong legs at the box office. It's still staying in there, so that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's actually it actually has made more money than it's made more money than The Fault in Our Stars like all together.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, of course we're not.
It still has to be released in Japan this Friday, so it's gonna make more money right there. So.
Wait, they still haven't released it yet?
On Japan, not yet. And the title too, Edge of Tomorrow. You telling me that title is more better than All You Need Is Kill?
In the beginning, the title was All You Need Is Kill, and I thought that would have been a lot better than Edge of Tomorrow.
Badass.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, that sounds way badass.
Come out of the theater, your friend's like, which movie did you see? I saw All You Need Is Kill. It's like, oh damn, I gotta go see that.
I'd rather have that for like instead of the Raid 2 title.
Yeah.
It was like, All You Need Is Kill too. That'd be pretty cool.
But and then at my number one, this movie came out January 10th, 2013. I saw it April.
Oh, I know which one.
And it just it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Period. And it's her. Her is just. Her just.
I'm gonna get hate for this.
That touched me. It just touched me emotionally. Listen, the soundtrack just set the movie up just so good. It's just. The movie. I can't. The movie was just. It was just excellent.
Oh wait. Okay, before people like destroy me, I thought like it's a masterfully filmed movie. The acting is great by everyone, especially like Scarlett Johansson, like Joaquin Phoenix, and like Amy Adams and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I did not like Chris Pratt's character. I thought he was way underused.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a bit long, but that's literally like my only problems with it. But I'm like the only person that doesn't think it's like a perfect movie.
Well, I haven't seen her. I want to see it so bad.
You need to see it.
It's good.
It's really good.
But here's the thing. I don't consider that a 2014 movie because it came out last year. It's select.
I mean, it was screened. It was select theaters last year, but
yeah, I can't like.
I consider Lone Survivor a 2014.
Yeah, like Lone Survivor, for example. I love that movie. If I would have saw that last year, I would have put on my top 10 best for 2013. But since this year. Yeah. I don't consider it a 2014 movie.
Listen, yeah. I'm about to cheat all the way because it came out in 2014. I don't think anything's gonna top it this year, to be honest. By the end of the year, you're gonna hear me saying the same thing. Her is the best movie I've
Planet of the Apes, though, man. That might top it.
That looks phenomenal.
It looks like when the crazy ape like shoots the guys on his.
I swear to God.
Don't talk anything about the trailers. Don't talk about anything trailers because I've only seen one trailer.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What I'm about to say in the first trailer, it's in the first trailer when I just been walking around in the house going apes together. So that's my favorite. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But her is definitely the movie to beat for me in 2014. All right, so let's move on to the shit piles, the stoink boxes. There's
a lot. Dude, 2014 is pretty bad so far.
That's crazy. So I'm going to start with this top 5 worst movies of 2014. I don't have 5, I have 3 because some movies have just been okay. So I really have 3 that I really dislike to a certain degree. But number 3 would have to be Ride Along.
I forgot about that movie. That disappeared under my radar.
Yeah. Kevin Hart was good in the movie. He was comedic. He tried hard. He tried hard as hell. I swear to God,
it was so long.
He tried so hard to save the movie, basically, and it ended twice. I hated that. I hated that it ended twice. It didn't float my boat for me. I'm black. I was supposed to like the movie, and I didn't. You know when your demographic doesn't like this movie, something's wrong with that. So okay, number 2 would have to be Paranormal Activity, the Mark ones.
That movie, that's the first movie I saw in 2014. Like, in my theater, everyone booed at the end of the movie. I mean, including me, of course, but it That was a hilarious movie experience.
It was fucking terrible. I swear to God, it was.
Let me make you mad again. There's gonna be a 5th and 6th more coming out.
Man, they
haven't confirmed 6th yet, have they?
Yeah, they haven't confirmed 6th
watch this, okay? We know 5th is gonna make his money back, and they're gonna be like, oh, let's do a 6th one.
They haven't even come out with a poster for 5th yet, so I doubt it's coming out this year. I'm pretty sure they're gonna delay it.
I don't think they're gonna push that because it's coming out in October. You got some movies that's showing their teaser trailer for some of the October movies that's coming out now. So I think they have pushed it back to next year because we don't. They should have just canceled it altogether. They should just stop.
Paranormal Activity, I remember for the marked ones, it was about to come out in 2 months, and they barely released the poster with the skeletons like that. Like until 2 months was about to come out. So they always take their time.
Hey, and then number one, we don't even have to talk about it. Bayformers Bayhem. I hate it.
Transformers.
I hate it. I hate it. I hated it. We do not have to discuss this anymore. So pick one. What's some of your top 5? Hey, what is your real name? We don't know. What is your real name? We don't know. So come on, top 5 worst movies of 2014 so far. Let's hear it.
I wasn't prepared for this. Let's see. Well, this is an obvious choice. Legend of Hercules is around number 1.
I dodged Legend of Hercules. I dodged it.
Good job, because that movie was atrocious. That movie was like painful. Like it was like a stage play. Like, but it's not the worst because it's funny.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like count down like. I don't know, I'm gonna name like 20, if that's okay.
Yeah,
I really don't have like a top. I have my number 1 for sure. That it's gonna be like complicated to like say because everyone's gonna be mad. But all right, like oh wow, yeah, Paranormal Activity, the Marked Ones is for sure up there. Hercules, The Nut Job, Ride Along, I Frankenstein is so bad. Oh my gosh, that's probably. That's like number 2. Dude, it's so like, oh my gosh. Monuments Men. Let's see. 3 Days to Kill. Son of God was so boring. That movie ended maybe 20 times. And I got up to pee, and I wondered if I should just walk out.
Look, like I'm Mexican.
I mean, you knew how the story ended.
Grandma,
oh yeah.
Watch it, you know. So.
Dude, let's see. Quiet Ones was atrocious. Devil's Due, man.
Quiet Ones.
Yeah. Devil's Due.
No, I don't want to see that piece of crap. Hell,
it's so bad. The Angriest Man in Brooklyn was like some movie. I was like renting something on I was going on like a road trip, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'll just rent a movie so I can review it. And I found this movie, and it was on iTunes, and it like apparently just released, and so I rented it, and it's hilarious, but it takes itself seriously, and it has the worst green screen. It has Robin Williams in it, and he's like, he plays like this dude with like a brain cancer that's gonna like die, and he's like always grumpy, so he has to like make everything. It's so bad. Yeah. And then Transformers, well, I don't know. I didn't hate it as much as like Jeremy Jahns or you, but it's still not good at all.
Jeremy Jahns, I hope he does not think that it's worse than Revenge of the Fallen. I hope he does.
He does. I think he does.
Yeah.
Trust me, Revenge of the Fallen is much worse.
But guys, my number 1 worst stuff. Oh wait, I forgot to mention the Hangover games. This is definitely up there, but the worst I have seen this year, and it's going to get a lot of hate from everyone to say this is the worst. Transcendence was so bad.
I don't think you're going to get hate for that one, because a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it.
I've seen some reviews where like people are giving it like a 3.5 out of 5, and oh man, like it's like Wally Feister is a good cinematography, but he's like a good cinematographer because he's done like Memento and like The Dark Knight and Inception, but the cinematography is so bad in this movie. Like it has all these like close-up shots where it's like you don't even see like the hair of Johnny Depp's head. It's just kind of like it's like this. So like there's a huge close-up, and then it doesn't, like, the camera doesn't move. So it's just basically like him talking into the camera and he's like talking to somebody, but like the close-up is so close to his face that it's awkward. And it's so stupid, and the special effects are so bad, but yeah. Well, Alex, you can do your top 5, or else I'm just gonna go ranting for a few hours because I don't like that movie.
All right, here we go. Let's do number 5, 3 Days to Kill. Kevin Costner's daughter annoyed the hell out of me. I wanted to slap her. I wanted to go to the screen, shut the hell up.
She's a good actor though. Like she's good at like Red.
Good actress, but terrible direction.
Alex, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. I wanted to do that to the girl in Transformers. I feel your pain, brother. I want to just shut the hell up.
You want to just like slap her boyfriend too, because that dude annoyed me.
Okay, I wanted to slap him, yeah. But for number 4, it's a shame that I have to put this, but it's Monuments Man because I was so looking forward to that movie, but
It's
it
so
was
boring.
so boring. My God,
I
like
dodged
I never,
another
I
bullet.
never say that for a movie. Like if it's a slow movie, I always say, look, this movie's pretty slow, but this movie boring.
But it's not like terribly made though. Like it
It's
has
not
like
terribly made.
the thing that annoyed me about it is like I'm serious, every single like song in the entire movie is one of those inspirational soundtrack movies for war movies. Like it's like the one that goes like dun 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 dun
It
for
sounds like
every
my
single
worst.
song in the movie. It was annoying.
It sounds like my worst day in U.S. history, and I don't want to relive that. So I'm glad I dodged that bullet.
Yeah, I was going on like a field trip to Gettysburg. It was boring.
And but also too,
Oh,
it's
no.
because it's like it was all over the place because like John Goodman was right here, George Clooney was over here. It was never focused, and you just never really felt connected to the characters. You didn't even give a crap about them. So.
Yeah, when like Matt Damon was like on the bombs and they're going to like lift him up, I kind of wanted him like everything to just blow up, and I wouldn't have cared.
I just wanted the thing to blow up so that the movie could end. You know.
I know it was so long.
Yeah. For number 3, it may be probably Ride Along. I give the movie a C plus, but not enthusiastically. Like I fucked up, but like it was okay. But now thinking about it, no.
Yeah, no, it was not okay, Alex.
Yeah,
No, it was not.
no.
You need to be in your right mind for these type of things.
And then for number 2 will be Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. When I first saw it, I didn't hate it, but it's just the same thing over and over again. And it's just like a point, you know what? No. You're not gonna dodge the bullet this time. No.
Yeah. But all
Like
of
I
us,
didn't jump once in the movie. I
all
was
of us
never scared.
Listen,
Look,
that one scene with that lady, like they was in the house, and then that lady out of nowhere that white lady, she comes out of nowhere. That got me. I was like, oh my God, where did she come from? That scene got me, but the rest of the movie was just shit.
I actually went to the bathroom during that scene, then I came back to my friend and I was like, did I miss anything? And he was like, nah. So
Yeah,
And here's the thing,
that lady was gone.
like how you said the audience booed. The audience in my theater, they were like, and so it was like, okay, another cliffhanger. And number 1, I hate this movie so much. I can't take it. I made a rant about it. My friends, they say it's the funniest review I've ever done. I can see
I'm
why.
trying to
It's The
think.
Legend of Shit.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Hercules.
Hate the movie so
Like I said, dodge the bullet.
I
so funny though.
I went,
Like, it
dodged
is
it, I dodged
entertaining.
it hard.
I went to go see it, and the theater was packed. I was like, what the hell? And then I'm like right there in the corner like this. I'm like, and
I
then
saw it
I hear-
alone
I mean, it
actually.
didn't
Like
make-
I got dropped off like by myself and I paid for it myself to see The Legend of Hercules, and I came back and I was like, that was not worth it.
Yeah.
Like
I mean-
here's the thing. I went to go see it, so I was like, you know what? Let's give my subscribers, like, they probably want to rant, because I haven't done one in a while, so you know what? Let's just have some fun. Oh my God, it was so horrible. God.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
too,
Painful,
the
man.
thing that pissed me off the most was that when I walked out the theater, there was this girl. She was like, I thought it was good. What the fuck? You thought that was good? What the hell? You gotta
Oh no.
get
Oh,
like
no.
that thing that holds the cups, like the drinks.
she went for Kellen Lutz's abs, and that's what she got. So
Amen. Amen.
And-
Well, I think we all can agree that overall Paranormal Activity, the Mark Lynch was shit. We know we all have different number ones, but hey, it be all opinions. I don't see how y'all didn't think Transformers was shit, but it's all opinions.
it's really bad.
It's not a good movie, but for me,
It's just boring. Like
it's a guilty pleasure because I don't know what the hell it is, but there's just something for
More
me. 'Cause
guilty
I'm a
than pleasure,
Transformers.
but
I'm a Transformers fan because me and Michael, we talked about this the other day, and I'm a Transformers fan, and as a Transformers fan, I found enjoyment out of it because there's more Transformers scenes in it.
yeah.
But when I saw the Dinobots when they came in, they didn't talk. They didn't even call Grimlock.
At least it wasn't like the freaking like thing in like Revenge of the Fallen where like the Transformer has balls. Like, what was that?
Here's the thing I give to Age of Extinction. There's no humping, there's no annoying parents, and there's none of that BS crap of the stereotypes.
And no
of
Megan
women.
Fox.
Okay, but you take out all of that. You take out the annoying parents. You take out Megan Fox. You take out the annoying John Turturro character. You take out all of that, and then you add more annoying shit into there that makes no sense in my opinion. Like, why would you take out all the annoying elements, then put more annoying elements into it? It just made no sense. It made no sense to me.
Here's the thing. I knew Transformers: Age of Extinction. I knew what I was getting into because I was like, you know what? That trailer looked way too good. Nah, Michael Bay, you ain't gonna fool me. I know you. Look at me. Look at me, Michael Bay. I know you, motherfucker. You ain't gonna fool me. Okay, I'm gonna go into that knowing what I'm gonna get. So then when I hear people saying, "Man, Michael Bay got me," what were you expecting? The motherfucker to ride fucking her or Lone Survivor or some shit? No.
Listen, if you would have talked to me 2 weeks ago, I would have told you that Transformers: Age of Extinction looks like it might be pretty good. You would have talked to me 2 weeks ago. Because the trailer showed that it might have enjoyable elements to it, but no, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
if you saw my trailer review, I wasn't excited for it at all, and then I was like, it might have a glimmer of hope until, and then I saw Rotten Tomatoes, and like its original score was like a 60%, so I was like, it's fresh on the tomato meter, so that's cool. And then the first review I ever saw of it was Jeremy John's review, because like he like uploaded it before anyone else apparently, and I saw Chris Stuckman's review first, and he gave it like a D+. So I was like, oh man, come on.
Because I said every time when it's a big movie and I see the critic score, I tend to look at it like Monday or Tuesday, but for Wednesday and Thursday, because Thursday that's the early showings they have, I tend not to look at it. The last time I looked at Age of Extinction was 50%. So I was like, okay, it's mixed reviews, it's mixed. So I went into it, I was like, it's okay, let's check the review score. It's like at 18%, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it dropped way down.
Way down.
Like the movie itself, like it's Marky Mark, so it's really hard to like not enjoy him.
As soon as I heard Marky Mark was in it, I was like, Mark Wahlberg for the fucking much? Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I keep on like seeing that music video, but
I love Marky Mark.
He was shit too.
You don't talk back to Marky Mark. It's Marky Mark the Funky Bunch, man.
He was about as bad as he was in The Happening.
He was like hot. No, not The Happening.
No, not that bad.
No way.
I mean,
it wasn't like enjoyable. Like the first 45 minutes I actually liked until I started getting bored, and then I was like, okay, this movie better wrap up soon. But then it kept on going and going, and it seemed like it would never stop. Like I swear, like it was probably longer than Son of God, and that movie almost made me die of boredom.
Okay, look, and also I saw it again. I saw it twice because my dad wanted to see it.
Dude. I wouldn't do it, like.
Because my dad wanted to see it, so I went to it, and then like at the halfway
I would be like, fuck him and fuck that. I ain't got time for it. Nope, not I. You got it. You have it.
Yes, I was like, you know what? This is gonna take a long time, and I think this was Michael Bay's mission. He was trying to make it get bored of explosions, and he succeeded in that. How the hell can you make us get bored of explosions? Because this was all
like
boom, boom.
After the Schmoesno and stuff said it, it has like I started noticing it in like every single one of his movies. Like it has like white streaming fireworks that come out of every single one of the explosions. Like
that's not what people
the same like thing on his computer.
People don't hate him because he does explosions, because his explosions look like fireworks. That's the problem.
They look dumb, like they don't look realistic at all. And the fact that like when they're escaping from when Mark Wahlberg, the stupid daughter and her dumb horrible actor boyfriend are like escaping from like the dudes with like the sunglasses, and they finally like jump off the ramp, and then there's like the big explosion when they're running. And there's like 20 explosions, and they're running in the middle of it, and no one even has like a scratch on them. I was like, done. Like, no way, not buying it.
Yeah, I can't, like, if someone comes up to me, like, let's say someone comes up to me, listen to me, man, I fucking hate Transformers. I hate the movie. I understand. because you know what? It's not a great movie. But me, and you go online, I noticed this, like a lot of Transformers fans, like there's a lot of good amount of people who thought the movie was okay.
I
don't
mean,
think I can call it. I don't think I could call the movie more better than good. The best I could call it is okay.
Yeah,
I've
mean,
never
I
seen
think,
a single review ever that said it was a great movie. Like, never. I've searched YouTube for it. I haven't seen one.
I saw
Like,
one
even
review
like
where the guy.
I saw one where this, like, he was like this enormous, like I'm pretty sure like his page was like Transformers fan, and he was like, yeah, I liked the movie, but it could have been better, and you know, it was long and it was boring.
Why? Let me say something. What point did Michael Bay was like, you know what? The people always complain that my movies are too long. Let's make this the longest of The Dark Knight Rises.
Because he wants to make it like Lord of the Rings with Transformers.
And listen, the thing with the movie is, I wasn't really dragging how long it was. I was really dragging how much of a terrible movie it was. Like, it was boring, and it was just all over the place. It was just a terrible movie, basically.
I was so surprised.
Yeah, it wasn't well done.
Yeah,
I was so surprised.
at all.
Yeah, the more I think about it, it's really not good at all. So it's one of those movies that you think about and it just kind of gives you a headache. But I swear, Michael Bay's worst movie. A lot of people love this movie. Pain and Gain gives me the biggest headache. Pain and Gain and like Pearl Harbor are the two that just like they give me the biggest headache out of any Michael Bay movie ever.
Listen, I was getting to watching Pain and Gain on Netflix, and then I just stopped halfway. I was just like
the first 20 minutes of it, like set up, like when Mark Wahlberg is like, he's like narrating, and it's like okay, and then like everyone starts to narrate, and then it goes on, but it feels like it doesn't have a script, like they're just doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like at a point, The Rock gets his toe cut off and like shot off by like.
I didn't even get to none of that. I just stopped watching the movie basically.
It's funny because my review for Pain and
bloated.
Gain, it was at the time back then when I reviewed Pain and Gain, it was my most viewed video. Because in the beginning of the video, I have like these 5-pound weights. I'm like, I gotta get the pump. How about the money? And Marky. And I showed a picture of Mark Wahlberg, and then I showed my new intro. And then at that point, I was like, oh, I did that review pretty good. I watched back at it. My God, I dragged on. I'm like the movie. I dragged on. And I rewatched it on Netflix, and you know what? I tried rewatching it, but I just can't.
Like it's hard. It's too bloated. Like it feels inflated.
Like the first half of the movie, I felt like Michael Bay, he knew what movie he wanted to make. You know, it was like, okay, this is gonna be sort of like a dark comedy. The next thing you know, it turns into a Michael Bay movie. Boobs, ass shots, people yelling, and like, hey man, what are you doing over there? Hey man, oh my god, all that crazy bullshit.
Yeah. Well, we definitely could get into worst movies for the longest, but we got to move on, guys. Because we got a Q&A to get to, and I got one more little thing on the agenda that we need to talk about. So we're going to talk about what upcoming movie are all of y'all looking forward to. Like, what movie are y'all really anticipating? Alex, you start this one.
I'm pretty sure that we're all excited for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That's our
Of course.
That's my number one for the whole year.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Then after that, I'll say this. I'm looking forward to Lucy with Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be really bad though, but I'm glad that they took it's rated R, so I'm glad they took that approach instead of like nerf it down and make it PG-13.
Yeah. And the Hercules movie.
No.
Listen. Here's my take on Brett Ratner.
X3 done.
Okay, X3. Okay, X3 was terrible, but I am a fan of the Rush Hour franchise. If you cannot tell,
I love 1 and 2.
Yeah,
1 and 2, I love them.
Hey, I even like 3. I found guilty pleasure. I found guilty pleasure in 3.
I've only seen the first one, and it's the only movie ever that made me not get super annoyed at Chris Tucker. So I give it props.
I mean, but Chris Tucker is really funny in those movies, though.
Why people get annoyed at Chris Tucker?
He's funny. He's not Tracy Morgan.
Well.
He's not Tracy Morgan. He's not Tracy Morgan in Cop Out. He's not. Just Tracy Morgan Cop Out was just, oh my god. But Chris Tucker, he's funny. He has some good lines in that. He's funny. He's basically like if Kevin Hart were to do a movie like Ride Along was basically, I think they was trying to do it like Rush Hour, but they failed completely. I mean, they're making a Ride Along too. Let's see where they go with it, but I think if Kevin Hart were to do something like that, I think he would be funny in that too. So it's kind of the same thing with Chris Tucker. Honestly, what I'm looking forward to is like Ali said, Lucy.
And also too, I'm not ashamed to say this, but the new Ninja Turtles movie, the new trailer that I saw, it looks decent. Because let me tell you something. I don't.
Yeah, actually, I didn't mind it. I thought the new the Shredder outtake looks awesome. Actually, like how he looks like the Ninja Transformer from Transformers 4.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute. We're gonna get into that in a minute.
But also, Guardians of the Galaxy, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
Oh, I forgot about that. Definitely, that's probably my most.
And then after that, I don't think there's that much movies I'm looking forward to after that. I still have to see what else is gonna come up next.
Yeah, you guys see what else is coming out yet. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to Lucy and Guardians of the Galaxy. Those are kind of the essentials, but what I'm really looking forward to is coming out in the fall. I think they don't have a month for it yet. Is Horrible Bosses 2. Did y'all see that trailer?
I just saw this when they're like walking in slow motion and then like a dude just walks past them. I thought
that trailer is beyond.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I heard Chris Pine and Christoph Waltz in it.
Yeah, they really don't show them in the trailer that much, but they are going to be pivotal roles in the movie. So I mean, I can't wait for it. I kind of filmed my review of the trailer yesterday. I kind of got to get it out later, but
Wait, we just got an incoming question from. I just got a message from incoming question from just really if we could pause it just real quick from @spiritualbanana. He said, question for y'all, favorite comedic actor / actress?
Favorite comedic actor.
That's the question you got to ponder on. Let me see.
Who's made me laugh the most? I'll say for
I'm gonna be the black person.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be the black person, and I'm going to say Kevin Hart. He's a very funny comedic actor in my opinion. He's a great stand-up.
I love his stand-up. I tried Real Husbands of Hollywood, and I don't know, that show kind of annoys me, but I mean, he's hilarious though.
Yeah. Oh my God, Real Husbands of Hollywood is so fucking funny, and I guess it's cause I'm black. That's why I enjoy it so much. I can put that on my TV, and every time I look up, it's just awesome. I just be like, this is just gold right here. It's just cause some of the things they be saying, like some of the things they'll just make fun of each other, and it just be hilarious, man. I love that show. I love it.
Yeah, I was laughing pretty hard in the first episode when Kevin Hart gets kicked in the balls from the little kid.
That little kid. It's funny. It's
like
funny
Nick Cannon's little brother.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I think for me, for right now, I'll say Seth Rogen. Because a lot of his movies so far lately have been really, really funny. Like Neighbors, was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't enjoy Neighbors all that much. It had some chuckling parts, but it was okay. I feel like
it wasn't funny as 22 Jump Street, but it's funny.
I feel like most of the funny parts were in the trailer, so I really didn't find enjoyment. Like I feel like I seen all of that in the trailer, so I really couldn't find that much enjoyment into it. But it was an okay movie, and I kind of figured because Seth Rogen and that other dude that did This Is the End, they really didn't do the writing treatment or the director treatment for the movie, so that's probably why it was as lackluster for me. Because This Is the End is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Period.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, This Is the End is one of my favorite comedies of all time, so, it kind of lost that. It didn't have the spark, but I'm really looking forward to The Interview, that movie about them going to kill...
Dude, dude, I actually heard that Kim Jong-il is going to... Or is it Kim Jong-un or... anyway, he's going to...
Whatever the fuck his name is.
They're gonna make it a war threat if they actually release that movie.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
It's actually a known fact. He actually,
Here's the thing we're gonna say. We don't give a fuck. Because we ain't gonna do shit.
We don't.
Okay.
You know how small North
They're
Korea
not even gonna
is.
like step.
I mean,
Okay, pretty much this is
yeah,
us. Okay, this
our
is
military
us.
will whoop their
This
ass.
is him. Let's go fuck it,
I
man.
mean, it's true.
We just squash him.
We
That's
could
all.
just send SEAL Team 6 in, the people that killed Osama. We could just send them in to take care of all them niggas.
Dude,
in
they
North Korea.
died the most.
I know. Here's the thing. I can see why
Man.
people find it offensive, but the
Yeah.
movie's not a war threat. It's not like, oh, let's release this movie.
It's not like they're actually. It's not
No.
like they're actually sending Seth Rogen and James Franco in to kill their president. It's not like they're
Yeah.
actually doing that. It's just
No.
they're making fun of the subject, and it's a really cool premise, and I can't wait
Yo,
for it to be.
when I saw the trailer and it said that Kim Jong-il was actually in the movie, I was like, wait, no, there's no way that could happen. Turns out I was wrong.
It's not him.
He's not actually in the
It's
movie.
not him.
That would be like awesome.
Here's the thing. Pickle, like, if you get more questions, just wait just a little bit longer to see if we can get
Yeah. Let's wait until we get to the Q&A.
No, yeah, definitely.
All right, so
for your most anticipated
my
movie so
upcoming.
far. Yeah.
What?
And then I wanted to talk about how we'll get into that later, but you know, it's just, you know, you kind of covered it all, Alex. You know, I think we all can agree that we're looking forward to Lucy and Guardians of the Galaxy. I really do want to see what they do with Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really want to see what they do with Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm really looking forward.
That looks like Marvel's version of Star Wars. It really does.
Yeah. That's
It does.
Yeah.
And it
Where
just
the
looks like
Avengers,
it's just going to be.
Go
It
ahead,
had like
though.
the comedic aspect of the Avengers, but it was like, it was like the Avengers mixed with Star Wars.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it. It looks like it's going to be awesome.
Great take
All right,
on
so. Yeah, he did. He dude is buff now. But all right, let's get into some of these questions and answers. Let's answer some questions from.
You want to questions first, or should we go with your questions first?
I mean, I just wrote them all down. I just got them all from every video that y'all posted, and I just kind of.
I'm pretty sure I just got it.
It's all on my notepad
When
right
did you
here.
write it down? Because I got a new one today.
You got a new one today?
Yeah,
I
I'm
wrote it
pretty sure.
down last night.
All right.
Wait, we'll get to it.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll go through the list as you're like going through the questions, and I'll see if we missed one.
Yeah, we'll get to it probably about that. We'll get to the ones that we didn't answer. We'll get to them at the end of what I've written down, basically.
All
All right,
good.
so Roger is an alien asks, what do y'all think of Girl Meets World? See, so we're gonna start with picking one, because I think he's the one who hated it.
Oh man, that show gave me the biggest headache in the world. Like, my little sister was watching it, and I sat down for 5 minutes and I couldn't do it. Like, I left. I was like, no. The reason, like, I hate Disney Channel shows. Like, Good Luck Charlie was like the last good Disney Channel show until it ended. But like, they have horrible timing. Like, they'll say a joke and then the laugh track will happen, but then like they'll wait like 2 seconds for like the reaction until like the camera like shuts off. It feels like they're waiting for the camera, and like it loses everything that was funny.
Yeah, because like I hate it when comedy shows try to do that. It's like, oh man, watch this. Shut the fuck up. That wasn't funny. That wasn't that funny.
That shit wasn't funny. What do you think about it, Alex?
I haven't seen it, so I'm good.
You haven't seen it? You're good. All right. Overall, you know, me being a Boy Meets World fan, I really like seeing Corey. You know, I really like seeing Corey as a teacher and really seeing Corey take on the perspective of the Feeny role, basically. So I really like seeing that. Farkle, I like Farkle. Farkle was pretty cool. He was pretty awesome.
He was like jumping on the teacher and stuff.
He was a riot, basically, and he fit the Disney Channel humor that they're kind of having now. He kind of fit it, basically. So
he rolled the middle from being like too like over the top that it wasn't funny, like something like Dog with a Blog or something like that. Like he wasn't in that territory. But
don't mention that shit.
Fine, let's go with Jesse. He was almost as unfunny as Jesse, but he wasn't funny enough to be like, I don't know, like someone like Nick Frost or like Melissa McCarthy or something. But he was he rode the fine line between movie comedy and like Disney Channel comedy, so he was okay.
Yeah, he was okay. He was pretty cool. And then, it's some of the things I didn't like. It was just kind of, I really couldn't relate to the girl. She was kind of boring to me, and it just got into all that cheese, that Disney Channel cheese when it dealt with her and the
It
dude.
was just one episode, huh, that premiered, huh?
Yeah, it was just
Who
one
knows? Who knows?
episode.
Who knows? Maybe the further episodes could
Yeah.
improve. Who
Yeah,
knows?
like I said, I saw promise in Farkle and Corey, and hopefully the writers they kind of get to take their own take, because it feels like Disney Channel is just stepping their way in throughout this whole entire show. So hopefully the writers get to take their own take, but I kind of see promise with the show, and I would like to see where it goes basically.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Another question from Roger is an alien. He asks, what do we think are the most critically and underrated and overrated movies of all time are? So we're going to start with the most critically underrated movie of all time. That's a question I would have to ponder on. I have to think about the most critically
No,
underrated,
look, I
because
don't think it is critically underrated, but I think it deserves a little bit more high rating. For me, it's Kick-Ass 2. I don't think
That was such a cool movie. I'm sorry, I loved Kick-Ass 2.
I have it on Blu-ray. I don't
Listen.
think it doesn't deserve that 29%. It does not.
It's not as good as Kick-Ass 1 for sure. Like
No,
Kick-Ass
it's not.
1, like from the 45-minute mark of Kick-Ass 1, that's some of the best like slow-mo and filmmaking and like
Amen.
sound effects and like
I'm with
music I've
you on
ever
that one,
seen.
Pig.
Yeah.
I am with you on that one. Look, listen, my thoughts on Kick-Ass 2 is, okay, we get this, the whole fun about Hit Girl was that she was a girl she was not your normal girl whatsoever. And then the thing that really drew me out and the thing that really pissed me off about the movie was they tried to put her in high school. They really tried to put her in this Mean Girl scenario. It's basically like they took the plot of Mean Girls, wrote something in, and put it in Kick-Ass 2 just to have more filler, basically. And
I thought it worked for me.
I didn't like it. Like, for me, it just, I didn't like it. I feel like Hit Girl is Hit Girl because she's Hit Girl. You don't put her in high school, basically. You don't do that with
movie.
her.
She's like,
It was cool though how she was like dancing, and then it turned out that she was like actually like kicking someone's ass like in her like mind. But
I like
it turns
that
out she
scene.
did like this insane dance.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty clever.
I like that scene not only for that, but for the first girl. Her dance was pretty nice,
Jim Carrey was great in that movie, though.
But he
Jim
died
Carrey was
in
really
like
good.
he
Yeah,
died
he
in
was
like the
really
first like he was way like underused. in the movie.
This movie came out in October, so spoilers are game. They are game, so we can talk about it.
Spoilers. And I checked on IMDb, and it says he only has 7 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, it like when he gets his head chopped off, I was like, really? It's
I would
Jim
say 7
Carrey.
minutes.
It's
That's what they
Ace
said on
Ventura.
IMDb.
Like
Easily like 10 or 15. He's like,
That's
it
what
felt
it is,
longer
yeah.
than 7 minutes, but still, I got kind of pissed when he died
I know.
yeah.
because he was advertised in the
Um,
trailer, and everyone was like
True.
anticipating him to be awesome.
Yeah.
True. So I think we can like Kick-Ass 2. It's an enjoyable movie. It's still a really good movie. It does not deserve the 29% by far, because there's still a lot of great things about that movie. It's still a lot of really good things about that movie, actually. So it does not deserve that percentage it has on Rotten Tomatoes. So I think we can all agree that is critically underrated.
Yeah.
Overrated movie critically.
Ooh.
I got one overrated, and that would have to be American Hustle.
Dude,
It
I love
was-
American Hustle
oh,
so
I
much.
love-
American
I love-
Hustle was great.
I
I really liked American Hustle. I only gave it an A+ because it was well directed, it was well acted. But the movie as a whole, I think it is overrated. Like 94%.
yeah,
Okay.
I think
Like,
it's good enough. Like by
okay.
the end of the movie, I'm serious. Like by the end, at the very end when it has like the cool hustle ending, and after they completely fool
Mhm.
Bradley Cooper, and
Yeah,
I was like, that is
Yeah.
a 5 out of 5 or
That's
a
good,
10
that's
out of
good.
10.
when all that stuff is going on, when the end happened, I was really into the end, but it just had too many subplots for me. It was never focused. The movie was over. It had too many subplots, to be honest, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, they're dealing with mobs, then they're dealing with the FBI, then they're dealing with something else, then they're dealing with real estate. It's just, the
Yeah.
movie went all over the place, in my opinion, and it never really had a focus, to be honest. It was an enjoyable movie. Like I said, like you said, the end really did save it for me, to be honest.
And the
end was
performances are
poor.
so good. Like I agree with you
Yeah.
about like it has too many subplots going on, but I never felt like it dragged though. But I felt like like Christian Bale, man, Like,
Christian Bale, I love that.
Christian
like
Bale did
even
awesome.
if people
Jennifer
hate
Lawrence
him,
did awesome.
if people hate on him
Yeah.
for like the Batman voice, and if like I didn't like him in like Out of the Furnace at all because that movie sucked, but he was so good in like the movie, and he actually like gained all the weight. Like I saw an interview with him, and he said he hated doing it, and like he didn't even get like advice to gain all the weight. Like he just did it by himself because he was like, yeah, that's what I want to do because I want to embody the character. And I think
I think Christian Bale is that character or that actor that if the movie could be terrible as fuck, but Christian Bale will always come to play when it comes to acting.
yeah, Stanley Tucci lost that title after Transformers 4.
I wouldn't say he lost it. It's kind of
his grade went down a few notches.
It was not his fault. It was Michael Bay. It was
all Michael Bay.
I saw Out of the Furnace. It was okay. It could have been done a little bit more better, but Christian Bale was great in that movie, though.
I feel like he was okay in it. Casey Affleck, though, got on my nerves in that movie.
Yeah, I heard Woody Harrelson was despicable as hell in that movie. I heard he did a really good job in that movie.
Yeah, but like, spoiler alert. I mean, this movie's been out since like October, also. So
yeah, if I wanted to see it, I would have been seeing it. So yeah.
All right, so yeah, Casey Affleck and William Dafoe, who are like two huge characters, like. Basically, like the 25-minute mark in the movie, Woody Harrelson basically pulls them over, takes them around, shoots them in the head, and they are done for the entire movie. Like, and they're advertised as the main characters. So Christian Bale has to go and like kill Woody Harrelson, but that was like I was like really like 25 minutes in, and like they're talented too. Like William Dafoe and Casey Affleck are great. I don't know. It was a waste.
Hey. So do y'all have any more critically overrated movies y'all thinking about now?
Now You See Me.
I enjoy Now You See Me.
I liked it. I wouldn't say
I liked it.
It's not a beloved movie. It's not like
it's not like critics are just all over the movie.
Oh yeah. People are saying it's like the best movie. Well, yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I have one. Oh my gosh, you guys actually love it too. X-Men Days of Future Past, I think it's a tad overrated. Like, I thought it was good for sure. And
a bit.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought it was great, but like I thought it was really good, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, well, the villain isn't not great because like the Sentinels are kind of dumb. And I mean, I love like it slowed down too.
The Sentinels in the future were the Sentinel in the future.
In the future, those were. My God,
they were awesome as hell, which was really they added a lot of entertainment value to that movie because you can't be in the future and have those regular robot Sentinels that we're used to, so it kind of
I understand.
They kind of had the transforming fact to them. They were awesome. They were badass.
I understand if you love the movie beyond all belief because it is really good, but like. I like the more I think about it, it's just kind of like I'm like, it's not like up with the Kingpins like Captain America or like Oculus or like the Ring 2 or something.
I think the most overrated movie I've seen in a while. Like I heard a lot of people say, "Oh, it's great, Oscar." I'm like, it's okay, but Zero Dark 30. It's alright.
I never saw it.
I never saw it.
It looked really boring.
Yeah, I skipped that one. After the Hurt Locker, I don't want to hear no more about this whole Taliban shit. I'm done with the Taliban movies now.
I never saw the Hurt Locker either. I heard that was good, and then I just never got around to seeing it.
It's boring as hell. It's
really?
It is really boring.
I know that Guy Pearce is one of the most famous scenes in the movie where Guy Pearce dies, and it's like the slow-mo blowing up.
He did a really good job. Him and Jeremy Renner, but it's still like talk about a boring ass movie just for the sake of being boring, basically. So
I'll skip it for sure.
Yeah. You dodged a bullet too.
I mean, probably not as big of a bullet as Hercules, but still
a bullet. Still a bullet. Yeah. All right, so the next question comes from Jonathan Mendez, and he asks us, have we seen Batman Under the Red Hood or Schindler's List or There Will Be Blood? I have not seen Schindler's List or There Will Be Blood, but I have seen Batman Under the Red Hood, and it is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Wait, what's the third one that you said?
He said There Will Be Blood with David
not There Will Be Blood or Batman.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List, yeah.
Schindler's List.
Oh no. I've only seen There Will Be Blood, and I think it's kind of underrated in my opinion. Like everyone hates on it because it's like boring and stuff, but I think it's all right.
I have not seen Schindler's List or There Will Be Blood. Don't kill me. But I like
Don't worry.
I like Batman Under the Red Hood. It was because like a lot of animated cartoon movies, they can be really
Listen, that's what DC gets right. DC gets
Yeah.
their animated shit right.
yeah, they do, but not the movies. What the hell, man?
Look, like I said, Batman Under the Red Hood is one of my favorite movies of all time. I could just watch that movie over and over and over and over and over again and just not
I
get bored with
really
it.
want
It's
to
just,
check it out. It's awesome.
it's really good. It's really good. Like, there's a twist in there that, like, if you read the comics, you kind of knew, but for me, I didn't read the comics, so when I first saw the movie, I was like, oh shit, this is awesome. so it was really good. All right.
That's cool.
Michael Morris asks us, what is the worst Michael Bay and M. Night Shyamalan movie? Go ahead, pick one. You can start with this one.
All right. Worst Michael Bay movie? I already said it's Pain and Gain or Pearl Harbor. Both are insanely like bloated, boring movies. But where's M. Night Shyamalan movie? Now, I know a few people will pick After Earth. I didn't actually mind After Earth, but yeah, most of his other like Airbender is completely terrible. Lady in the Water is horrible. I can't pick The Happening because it's hilarious, but
You enjoy watching that one.
yeah, my least favorite, and I'm gonna get an insane amount of hate for this. I hate this movie. Signs, I can't stand. It's, oh man, the movie like kind of angers me.
I understand some people's points because water being the thing that kills aliens. That is so dumb. It's a dumb thing, but yeah, I really enjoy the movie. So Alex, what's your least favorite Michael Bay M. Night Shyamalan movie?
For Michael Bay, it's Revenge of the Fallen. Slap to the face, Michael Bay. You little bitch.
Yeah.
From M. Night Shyamalan, I have not seen. What was it? I didn't see all. I don't think After Earth is his worst. It's close, but I'll say The Last Airbender because The Happening is funny as hell. I laughed my ass off for that. It's funny. But
Yeah.
The Last Airbender is just wasted potential. Wasted potential.
Mm.
Well, how long ago was that movie? Like 4 years ago? Yeah, I was like 9 when I saw it, and I remember I didn't see it in theater, so I rented it on like Redbox, and it was like I'm pretty sure it was like Halloween or something, and then like I just got home, I was like, yeah, I want to watch something, and I watched it, and I remember being like, what is this? And that kind of turned it off. I wasn't like a critic then, so I didn't really know what it was. I was like, I don't really want to watch this anymore. So
Yeah.
that was the end of that.
Yeah. To be honest, my worst Michael Bay movie, Bayform is Bayham. I don't have to say much more. And my worst M. Night Shyamalan movie would have to be. That's a hard one because there's so many bad ones. Listen. Before y'all kill me, before you find just a knife and try to find me and stab me, I'm about to say this.
Stab a knife through the screen.
The first time I seen Airbender, I enjoyed it. The first time I seen Airbender, I enjoyed it. Now
I did back then. I thought because I was a little kid and I thought it was cool.
As a young kid, I was just like, I even saw that it rushed the lore because I was attached to the Airbender whole little Airbender stuff. So I even saw that they rushed Chapter 1 like that. But I still enjoyed it, and I still found enjoyment. My dad loves that movie. He loves Airbender, and I watch it now and I go, it's okay. It's not terrible. There's some promising parts with it, but it's okay. It's not that bad. But my
the
dad,
action isn't bad at all. Actually, like it has good special effects and just the acting.
It looks nice. Yeah, it looks real nice. But my worst M. Night
4, the girl from Transformers 4 is in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you must see it.
Yeah,
like, I give it. She's been in 2 terrible movies.
Attractive.
Sad. But my worst M. Night Shyamalan movie would have to be The Happening. It's funny, but that still doesn't pass for the fact that it's still terrible.
The hot dog guy though, that made me laugh so much.
It made me laugh too. It was just the movie is still terrible as hell though. It's still a bad movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael Morris also asks, who inspired us to make movie reviews? I'm gonna start with this one because I really didn't talk about it when we got to get to know each other a little bit better. The person that really inspired me to make movie reviews was, okay, this is how it happened. I was watching I Am Number 4, and I really like I Am Number 4, so I wanted to see. Yeah, I wanted to see if somebody else liked I Am Number 4 as much as I did. So, I went on YouTube. I was like, I Am Number 4 movie review. I kind of looked for it like that. And then Jeremy Jahns had popped up, and he was the first thing that popped up. So I was just like, okay, who is this guy? Let's see what he thought about it. And he thought it was. I done watched that review so many times. I swear to God, I done watched the review so many times, hoping he changed his opinion.
Didn't he give it? It's a good time if you're drunk.
No, he said good time, no alcohol required at matinee price, and I watch it every time, hoping he just say buy it on Blu-ray, because in my opinion, it's worth buying on Blu-ray because I really like the movie a lot, and so which kind of and then that kind of was it was kind of like a spark basically. It really wasn't something that really started me wanting to make movie reviews. It was just kind of like a spark, it kind of introduced me into the world, and then I just started watching more of his shit, and that kind of got me into where I was like, well, now I want to talk about movies, and it kind of sprung off of that. So now I talk about movies. So that's pretty fine.
I guess we can say that Jeremy Jahns inspired all of us then.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that was the first thing. He got huge, man.
Yeah, I remember back then when I subscribed to him, he had 169,000 subscribers. Now he has 500,000. That's good for him.
Yeah.
And
just to watch him grow was fun, basically.
Yeah, and seeing him tear apart movies that sometimes rarely I don't agree with him.
Rarely.
Jersey Boys. He hated that movie. I didn't even get it.
And also too, who inspired me too was Schmoes No, Chris Stuckman, and the Flick Pick, Jonathan. All those guys are entertaining as hell.
Yeah, they all are. They really are. But so we all can agree Jeremy Jahns is the core to our movie reviewing life and career.
Yeah.
Basically. All right, cool. All right, so. All right, we're on to Skyfox. Skyfox asks,
he's an awesome subscriber, man. He always comments on my videos, and he's always you're awesome. This is one of my favorite videos of yours and stuff. And he says that my videos made his day and stuff. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. But he asks, who are some of our favorite YouTubers besides movie critics? Piggy, I'll let you start with this one because I think we're gonna have different answers for this one. So I'll let you start with this one.
Higa, I really like, and I think he's hilarious. Let's see. Mostly all of the stuff I watch. I used to be subscribed to Shane Dawson until he started sucking, and so now I'm not subscribed to him. I was subscribed to PewDiePie when he only did horror games, when he only had 10,000 subscribers, and then he grew huge. And I was the most subscribed person on YouTube, and he annoys me now, so I'm unsubscribed to him. Smosh, remember when? Oh, sorry, yeah, totally.
I don't think PewDiePie is annoying because he has a different style of comedy that works for other people, so I don't hate him from that. Does he annoy me sometimes? Sometimes, but I can sometimes I can watch his video and be like, you know what, I was entertained. But you know what, his stuff is just not for me. It's not for me.
No, I understand.
True.
Remember when everyone watched Smosh? Way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Way back when they were popular. Now,
Pokemon in real life was some of my favorite videos ever.
But now, if I was 8 and I was still watching their stuff, I'd be like, yeah, they're okay. But everyone grew up except for them, and so they kept with the same PG-rated comedy until it got it got obnoxious. So
I know.
Yeah, true.
It's hard to watch their videos now. It's almost painful. I can't get through one.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Alex?
What Piccolo is saying, Nigga Higa, I like him. He's very cool on YouTube. And this group, Just Kidding Films, they make some funny ass skits. I love them. They always make fun of Asians because they're most of them are Asians, so they always make fun of that, Koreans or all that. They're really funny.
Michael makes fun of the fact that he's black.
Yeah, they always make Asian funny accents, and it's funny. And Angry Joe, he's another guy that I watch.
He's a game reviewer though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, the guy said not movie reviewer, so
Oh,
like
oh, right. Okay.
yeah, true.
yo,
He said
and
movie critics.
I'll say just sometimes, just for the heck of it, I watch this YouTuber named KYR Speedy. He does view like Grand Theft Auto videos like of him and his friends playing, and sometimes like the
Hmm.
commentary and what they do is pretty funny. Like sometimes like I'm really bored, I just watch his videos, and yeah, that's about
Hmm.
it.
Okay.
What about
Well, for me, of course, me being the black person, I like Smoking Reasons, and that's about the only black YouTuber I like. He's really funny. He doesn't make as much content as he used to make now. Back in the day, he used to make a whole bunch of videos, and now he's just, he done got Hollywood on him, so he done fell off, but he still ain't shit yet. Believe that. Philip DeFranco is someone I really like because he's kind of my news fix basically. So and he's entertaining as hell. So I really like Philip DeFranco. Um, Jake Baldino, he's a game reviewer
you?
too.
Yeah,
He's part of PMI. He's part of pretty much
yeah,
it.
he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's slick a movie critic, slick not. He's pretty on video games
Wait,
though.
is
So
he
I
the
really
guy from
like him.
Because Video Games?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because video games. Yeah, that's him. That's him. I like him a lot actually. And who else? The Angry Joe, somebody I really like. Smosh, like you said, back in the day, Smosh was the shit. Now it's just like, what the fuck am I watching? um, who else? Who else? Nigga Hyga. I say nigga Hyga because I know that's not how you say it. I know, I know, but that's the way I say it because black skin. But it's a lot of YouTubers on here that I like other than movie critics, and I can't name them off the top of my head right now. If I were looking at my thing, I wouldn't be able to, but I can't. So they're pretty good. Skyfox also asked, what is our favorite video game? Alex, let's this one start with you.
my favorite video game. Uh, I'll say this. It hasn't been top. I'll say I'll say it's Resident Evil 4. I love that game. I love
Ah,
it.
such a good game.
Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it is good. It's good as hell. For me, my favorite video game, back in the day, I really didn't play video games like that. Back in the day, I tell you, my favorite video game was Spider-Man 2 for regular Xbox. That shit was just awesome.
Yeah.
But now I'd say right now my favorite video game is Batman Arkham City. That game is just so good on so many levels. When it comes to story, when it comes to gameplay, when it comes to action, that game is just awesome. It's just
It's great.
it's
It's a great
just
game.
legit as hell.
Yeah, I
Alright.
Yeah,
forgot to
it's just
mention
legit
that.
as hell. I love it.
So for my favorite video game, give me a minute. Like BioShock. Like all three are my favorite video game. Like these
BioShock
are
Infinite.
the
I want
best.
to play Bioshock so bad, but I haven't got a chance to play it.
Like
BioShock
even
Infinite.
BioShock 2 is amazing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and that's one people really didn't like. People just was like BioShock. We're gonna skip that one, get right to Infinite.
I don't get it because
BioShock
like
Infinite
you're like
is
a big daddy. It's so much fun, and there's like the
yeah,
like Big Mama or something. She's like this like
yeah.
this. She's like a big daddy, but she like climbs on the walls and stuff.
It's really
It's
lucrative.
creepy.
It's really ludicrous, but it's pretty good. But
Yeah,
BioShock Infinite, I totally agree with you, man. BioShock Infinite is just one of them games that was just it was just unbelievable because
yeah.
it had great gameplay, but it just the story of it all was just amazing, basically. So I really I dig that choice. I dig that choice a lot. Um, all right, the next couple of questions actually comes from a few mixed reviews, and they ask, I'm gonna kind of okay. They ask, are you guys gamers? And if so, what consoles do you own? And what are some of your favorite games? So we kind of answered that. So we're
Oh,
gonna answer the question out of
yeah.
that. What consoles do we own? I own the Xbox 360 right now. I plan on getting an Xbox One sooner or later, but it was either Xbox One or a laptop, and I kind of really needed the laptop, so I had to get the laptop. So I got a laptop instead. But I'm gonna get an Xbox One soon. I'm kind of on the Microsoft crave basically because Microsoft is Microsoft, and I'm looking forward to it. So pick one. What kind of game you got?
Well, I got an Xbox 360 also, so, yeah, I'm planning to get an Xbox One, but I only have like $50 saved right now, so it might take a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want an
It
Xbox
might take a while.
so I can get like Rise and like Sniper Elite 3 and stuff, but wishful thinking.
I remember there was a
What about you, Al?
time where I didn't play video games for like 8 months, and I started playing like earlier this month, back because I have two consoles. I have 360 and PS3. I have both of them, and Xbox.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, Xbox 360 is my main console, but sometimes I go on the PS3 because it's in my room, and my 360 is in my living room. So yeah, like I remember back then there was this one summer where I played video games all day, every day, and I was like, God, I have no life.
All right. A few mixed reviews. They also have another question. They ask, what is your favorite TV show currently on air? Well, it's not on air anymore, but since I'm really not watching that much TV, because summer TV is really boring to me, it's really basic. But Arrow, definitely Arrow.
I heard it's pretty good.
I tried the first episode of it, and I couldn't really get into it. But
Listen,
I definitely should give it another shot.
Look, don't watch the first episode. Watch the episode where it starts dealing with Diggle, cause like all the episodes really feed into what's going on. So you really don't need to watch the first episode. I haven't seen the first episode, and that's something with me. I really haven't seen the first episode, and I'm a big fan of the show. So like, don't really watch the first episode. Get into the third episode. You'll still know what's going on. Basically, that's basically what I'm saying. If you get into some of the other episodes, you'll still know what's going on.
Okay.
So what about you, Pickling? What's some of your favorite shows right now?
I'm actually not watching a show that's still on air. Well, I finished Breaking Bad. I watched the entire thing. That is my favorite show of all time. It sucks that it ended, but believe it or not, I was still watching The Office until it ended. I know it's kind of lame.
The Office is really funny,
Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really watching anything.
Fun fact about Breaking Bad. I have not seen not one episode of that show.
No.
I haven't.
Oh. Dude, it's on Netflix. It's the best decision you will ever have in your whole life.
But there's so much I need to watch on Netflix. It's just kind of like it's not a priority. It's 5 seasons, but it's kind of like it's not a priority to me. So, but I'm gonna get to it at some point, and I'll probably be proclaiming the same thing y'all proclaiming now is best show to ever hit TV in period in life. Alex, you kind of muted us, Alex. So what's some of your favorite TV shows, Alex?
Oh.
And he's gone.
Is
he gone?
Well,
it's a big grand mystery.
Maybe there's something.
It's a.
How about we go on to? Yeah, I don't even know what.
Yeah, let's go on to the next question.
Let's go on to the next question, and when he comes back, we'll give him the other question.
Yeah. So, all right. A few mixed reviews asked again. What is the scariest movie you have ever seen? Go ahead, Piggy.
Oh wait, Alex is back. Oh, and
he is?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You went out for a second. Well,
oh my God, he's gone again.
Yeah, he's gone again. The scariest movie I've ever seen is The Conjuring. Well, that's like the scariest, but my favorite horror movie is The Ring, because that movie just terrifies me. I still haven't seen The Exorcist yet, but I plan to. But I still haven't seen it. I've just never gone around to it.
I really haven't seen a scary movie that scared me shitless. To be honest, like most scary movies, I just go into them just like okay. But my favorite scary movie of all time, or scary movie, is Cabin in the Woods. I mean, oh my God, talking about defining a genre.
It's hilarious.
Awesome
it's so
as
good.
hell. Yeah, it's funny too, and that's the thing. It's really funny actually, especially that part where they're with the mermaid. That dude's like he wanted the mermaid to be the one to kill the folks, and then the mermaid ends up killing him. I died laughing. It's this movie is
Yeah,
awesome, man. It's really
yeah,
funny.
that's funny. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Everything
It's
all right,
really-
Alex? Yeah.
No.
Everything all right, Alex? We gonna try.
Yeah, it's good. It's just
Oh,
really,
oh my
just
God.
trying just a bit.
That's
Um,
cool.
For what was the question that you guys asked right now?
Yeah, what was the older one?
We can get back to what's your favorite TV show currently on air or was on air?
It was on air Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And what is
I
the
agree.
scary? What is the scariest movie you've ever seen?
I don't know about that. I'll probably say. That's a tough one because I'll say for right now is probably The Exorcist. Just for right now.
That's a good choice.
That's
Yeah, I
That's a good
still
choice,
haven't seen
actually.
it. I plan to though.
Like I said, The Exorcist is pretty scary. I've just seen good horror movies. I haven't seen horror movies that scare me fully. I've just seen great horror movies, basically.
Michael, have you seen The Conjuring
all right.
yet?
Nope, I have not seen The Conjuring yet.
Oh man.
I've wanted to. I have wanted to, but I haven't seen it yet. All right. A few minutes of reviews. Got another question. Love this. Favorite movie trilogy of all time. You would start with Alex, but he's gone. Well, you just start with you
Alex
pick
is
one.
still here.
Go ahead.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Oh,
yeah.
he is. I don't see him. Oh, okay. So
All right. Yeah, my.
well, I guess we'll start.
I mean, it kind of goes with that. Well, there's like Lord of the Rings, and there's like the Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah, my favorite trilogy is the Cornetto trilogy. Is that how you pronounce it? Like the Nick Frost and Simon Pegg trilogy.
Yeah. Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, and
Yeah.
Edgar Wright. You can't forget
Oh,
Edgar
for sure.
Wright.
Yeah,
You can't
Edgar Wright,
forget
duh.
Edgar Wright.
My favorite out of
Yeah.
all of them though is Shaun of the Dead, but they're all great.
True. Yeah, I enjoyed The World's End. It wasn't awesome, but I enjoyed
Oh,
it. But
really?
yeah. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz were really some good movies though. They really were.
Definitely.
Alex, are you free to answer the question?
I'll say some of my favorite trilogies: the Dark Knight trilogy, the Bourne trilogy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. You could go on, but I'll say my favorite one is debatable right now. But I'll say the Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay. Some of my favorite trilogies are I'd like to say Rush Hour trilogy. You know, black person. This is what you get when you talk to me. But Rush Hour trilogy, Dark Knight trilogy, of course. Talk about some great Batman movies. What else? The Indiana Jones trilogy, because there was never a fourth one. There was never
that
a fourth
never
one.
happened.
That fourth one never happened at all.
The
Period.
second one isn't too good either. I like recently rewatched the second one. It's actually not that great.
I love the second one. The second one is the best one in my opinion. The second one is really, I really
The
love
first
the
time I
second
saw
one.
it, I was like, that is the definitive best because like it has like the dude like reaching in and pulling out like the guy's heart and stuff. But I
man.
rewatched it like
That movie was
that-
awesome.
that blonde chick is so annoying. Like it's
I like her.
crazy
That blonde
stupid.
chick, I wanted to slap her in the face. Just go to the TV.
Oh,
Shut
Lord.
the fuck up. Shut up.
All right. What's
Wait,
the next question?
I got
All right.
another message saying at Spiritual Banana says, I dare you to say that Kristen Stewart is my favorite actor. No, I'm not doing it.
Well,
No
I
way.
can't do it.
I'll
Yeah,
do it.
it's impossible.
Christian.
I'll say
Oh God.
I'll say this. Wait a minute. Christian or Kristen Stewart?
Kristen Stewart.
Oh,
Christian
oh,
Stewart.
okay.
The monotone Twilight chick.
I think Dimitri.
I always
my
loved
She was
that.
good in Adventureland, but
my old friend Dimitri. I think he could do it because he's brave enough. So let's do this. Well, let me tell you this right now. It's my favorite actress. See that I have balls, unlike you. See what I tell you? You have balls.
Dimitri is getting killed.
Oh
the
my
other day.
God.
But like,
Dimitri.
Wait, Michael, how many people are watching?
Is the funniest thing you run in that channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many people are watching? I think it's about 5 people. I think.
Oh, popular.
Well, we got like on the video.
So
it
that's
says
5
like,
people are coming to kill Dimitri. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of once you upload.
Yeah, 5 people are coming to kill Dimitri.
People.
I don't know. This video is long as shit. So
Yeah.
That's pretty long.
Let's continue on with like the questions.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So what else? What else we got? What was the next question? Oh, all right. We already answered that one, so we ain't gotta go to it. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next person question. Thomas Anthony Butler writes, as art house movies go, which one do you think is the best executed? I guess I'll start with this one. I think me and Alex will be on point with this answer, but honestly, Only God Forgives. As a movie, it has all the elements that a movie could have. It has the twist, it has the layers, as the art house movie. I think that is the best executed art house movie ever. It's an enjoyable movie. It's not great. By all means, it's not great. But it has all the elements. Only God Forgives has some of the best executed elements.
Overall, do you think Drive is a better movie?
Drive, I'll say, yeah, it's a better movie, but Only God Forgives is so different from Drive that I can't
get it is. It's a lot
Drive was okay. I enjoyed parts of Drive. There were some parts I didn't like, but there were some parts I really did like of Drive. But as far Only God Forgives is a better executed movie than Drive is, because as you think about it, art house movies go, Drive was supposed to be the action type of art house movie. And it really wasn't that action. Only God Forgives is kind of the dark approach to art house movies.
I found Only God Forgives to be kind of boring.
It's because that's what you're.
In some parts,
but it's like I get it. It's like there's like so many messages going on, and like the messages of like the children with the fists and stuff, and the hand cuts off like the dude that's obviously supposed to be like God cuts off like the guy's like arm.
But here's the thing. Probably art house movies is probably not your thing, so that's why you didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. I know.
Yeah, that's probably. And I'm gonna be so honest. Art house movies aren't my thing. I mean, art house movies really aren't my thing. But Only God Forgives was the best executed art house movie I've ever seen.
I think Only God Forgives is the only art house movie that I like. Maybe I can include Drive in there.
Is Drive an art house movie though? Like would it be classified? I guess it's kind of like I don't know, like a drama. It'd be a drama.
Yeah. I love both movies. Basically. I get like so many people hate Only God Forgives, and so many people love it. It's so mixed, you know.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, from Alexander, and I cannot pronounce your last name, Alexander, so I'm not even going to attempt to. He writes.
If we could put like text on the screen, we would, but we can't because it's a live stream.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah. So he writes, what's your favorite movie setting, and what kind of? So we're gonna answer that first question. My favorite movie setting would have to be the helicraft in Avengers. There's really nothing more to it. There's just the helicraft in Avengers.
Wait,
what about you,
favorite movie setting?
Yeah, like I don't know what you meant by the question.
Wait, the question is favorite movie setting, right? So like.
Mhm.
I thought it meant what's your favorite type of like where you like to set a movie at? That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. It meant. But
all right.
That question is confusing.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. He also asks, what kind of music do we listen to? Do I have to answer this question?
Yes, you do.
I shouldn't have to.
Yes.
Oh, I shouldn't. I should not have to answer this question. I should not have to answer this question. I should. So we're gonna let people answer the question.
Well, I listen to dubstep, but which is extremely unpopular. So.
I do not like listening
right.
to Transformers having sex. That's not my type of music, but you know what? It's like this.
That was actually a
Do,
really
do,
good
do, do,
interpretation.
Yeah, it's Optimus going on RC. It's like, oh yeah. It's like just how it sounds. God.
Oh, y'all are riot. What about you, Alex? What kind of music do you listen to? You being the Hispanic, you probably have a more diverse tone than me and Pigaloink.
Well, there's Mexican music as far as it go, like the chicharrón. I don't like that kind of music. I don't. For me, it really all depends. There's not a specific genre I go for. If I hear a song, if I like it, I like it. You know what I mean? I could go for movie scores, stuff like that. But like if I hear a song I like, then I like it. So.
That's cool. Wait, Michael seems to have left us.
Oh man, Michael's gone.
Oh,
Well, he has all the questions. Yeah.
now we're in trouble now. Well, I just got a question in from Twitter saying, hottest actress.
Scarlett Johansson.
What? Yeah.
Johansson.
I have to agree too.
Yeah.
Whoever says Megan Fox, if Michael comes back and says Megan Fox is dead. So,
she before she had like this natural beauty to herself. Like she actually looked pretty good.
but now she like glamorizes herself.
No, it's because she got plastic surgery,
Oh.
and that didn't help too much.
Dude, Margot Robbie from The Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, is it Margot Robbie? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yeah, she's up there.
When I saw The Wolf of Wall Street and I just saw her naked, I was like, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I wonder where Michael went. Since he's posting the whole thing.
Oh, this is, no, man, this is a lot of fun. I have.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's yeah, it's awesome. But yeah. So let's just move on to a topic, I guess.
Let's
I actually have some questions on my channel. If I can just like.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see.
All right. So
I know you have a bunch, lucky bastard.
I don't know which ones Michael hasn't gone through yet. So I got a question from L. Dodenhio. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's like, "What's your favorite sport, and what nation are you hoping for to win the World Cup?"
As for the World Cup, I have no idea. It's just
I don't watch that.
I don't go for it. It's just like, hey, I'll just watch it. As favorite sport, basketball. I love basketball.
That's cool. Yeah,
I love
really
basketball,
like basketball
too. I love basketball too.
Oh, you're back.
Wait, so you're here?
Black people, we love it. Yeah,
we didn't know what to do.
I know. We
just
were
start
lost.
going through questions.
Since you're a basketball fan, I see that Lakers thing on the room back there. I'm a big fan of the Lakers. I don't care what you say. I still love them, even though
I like the Lakers too, but I'm Bulls Nation. Like if you watch when you watch my videos, you can see all the sports stuff in the background. I got the Hawks, the Mavericks, the Lakers, the Bulls.
I don't actually like follow sports. I just kind of like play them. Like I have like a basketball hoop in my driveway and stuff, so I'll play it like that and stuff. But I don't actually like play sports.
Yeah, basically. I mean, hey.
I like swim and stuff. I guess you can call that a sport.
What question were we on?
I don't know. I just went on my channel and just picked a random one from.
Just picked a random one.
Yeah. So cross out the question from L. Dodenhio.
All right. I'll cross that one out then.
Let's ask Michael really quick. People like, what actors do you think is hot right now?
Oh yeah. I got a question.
What you mean? What you mean by hot? Like as in
what's
like.
What's the hottest actress right now?
Like, are they becoming big? Like, as in upcoming actors, or just looks?
Anyway.
No, yeah.
Looks.
Yeah, looks.
Looks-wise, Scarlett Johansson is.
I knew it. It's a cliche by now.
Scarlett Johansson is bae. She is amazing. Oh my god. And that's one of the reasons I love her so much, because her phone sex voice is her phone sex voice is amazing. It's amazing. So that's another reason why I love her so much.
Here's one of the things you don't get in Hollywood that much: a hot girl, and she can act.
Amen.
Exactly.
Amen. Because Scarlett Johansson, she's brilliant. She is.
Woodley isn't bad either.
Shailene
yeah.
Wood, yeah, she isn't bad. She isn't bad. She all right.
She's a really good
Acting-wise.
actor, though.
Yeah.
She really is.
I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna move on then. K Spurf asks, how do you feel about the new TMNT trailer?
Oh,
And
I know we can move on to these.
It's not. Oh wait, do we already do? Yeah, we already talked
No.
about this.
no, I said we was gonna come back to
We'll
it.
save this. We'll come
Yeah,
back.
I said that's why I said we were gonna come back to it.
Oh,
Honestly,
It's not
my thoughts on it was the first time I saw it, I didn't like it. I was just like, oh, what is this? I really didn't care. But then Jeremy Johns kind of alluded to the fact that William Fichtner might not be Shredder, and I was just like, how did I miss that? So I rewatched the trailer, and then I saw it. I was like, oh wow, so that dude might be Shredder. And then the trailer just got better for me, to be honest. I kind of liked the little tone they were going. It might be good, but
I have a serious doubt it won't be though. Like
yeah.
from the trailers, like it has a cool looking trailer, but like you can kind of tell that it's not gonna be great.
Here's the
True,
thing. Like,
true.
I want to ask you guys: do you have any backstory with the Ninja Turtles? Like, did you watch any?
I know nothing about the Ninja Turtles. Like I know like their names.
I watched some of the shows as a kid, and I watched the little show that's on Nickelodeon now. I like that.
Yeah, I heard it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. But the new the TMNT movie, the animated one that came out, and
wasn't that horrible? I
enjoyed it. I found guilty pleasure in it.
I felt like the
enjoyed it a
nostalgia
little bit.
critics review on it, and I was
Yeah.
like, that can't be good.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
for
found
me,
guilty pleasure in it.
I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan. I grew up with the '80s cartoon series. I even have a fucking toy. Hold on. I'm gonna bring.
There he goes, getting the toy.
So, wait, guys, I gotta leave for a second because my system is at low battery, so I have to go get the charger.
All
So
right, cool.
I'll be gone for a second. I don't know how to like exit out like you did, so I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, where did Piccolo go?
He went to go get his charger because the computer's about to die.
All right. Well, let me show you something. And you probably think I'm a loner. I'm not.
Hey, that looks awesome.
Ninja Turtle toy. I love it so much.
So how did you feel about the trailer?
Well, for me, it's like it's better than the previous trailer.
Mhm.
I found more enjoyment out of this trailer, and I'm just like, you know what? Like I noticed that a lot of fanboys, they're like this, like, oh man, I hate the new looks. They look too ugly. They're not cute. But you know what? For me, I'm open to like new reincarnations. You know what I mean? Because it's a new, different take on it. And even though they have human lips and they kind of look like Shrek, you know what? I looked in the trailer. They don't look bad. I like their looks. You know, they look more grittier, more tougher. And you know what? It's a new take on it. You know what I mean? And this movie could suck. It could very well suck.
Yeah.
But I found enjoyment out of the trailer. And Shredder looks awesome. He looks cool as hell.
He's
Like,
Transformer Shredder, which
Yeah,
scares me a
Yeah,
little
cool,
bit.
yeah,
It scares me.
Yeah, that
It
when
scares
he
me a
comes
little
out,
bit.
When Splinter is like Shredder, he's
And
just
then I feel like
huge.
they spoiled that. I feel like they spoiled that part. I feel like they spoiled that Splinter is probably gonna die early on in this movie.
I don't think they'll kill him off that.
I think they are. I think he's just gonna be. I think he's gonna be motivation for the Turtles to win, fight, and try
No,
to.
because in the original one, the original 1990 movie,
Mhm.
Shredder kidnaps Splinter. And
But
the
this time
Turtles-
they're kidnapping the Turtles. This time they're kidnapping the three Turtles. Did you see that?
Oh,
Yeah. And then there's like, which turtle has to go and like fight Shredder?
Raphael. I think it's Raphael.
Raphael.
You can't really tell because all of them look the same, but you know.
Look,
I mean, the
Piccolo,
bandana's
Piccolo.
kind of.
Piccolo,
Yeah.
Don't change your opinions on me, but.
All right. Nice.
That is awesome.
And
Did anyone here collect Star Wars figures like back in the day?
I still have them.
Oh my gosh, I collected all of them when I was like 7 and like 8. I was like a fanatic at that.
I
have, like,
Star Wars story.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much all.
I still have my Galvatron Transformer toy.
Nice.
But
I
as
actually
a,
I kind of cheapskated my friends. I I got bored of them, so I was like my friends were like a little younger than me, so I was like, you know what? I will sell you all of my Star Wars figures for $1 a piece. So I got like $50.
Oh,
Until their
wow.
mom was like, that it's a waste of money, so they weren't allowed to buy it from me again. So
for me, like the Ninja Turtles trailer, you know what? What are you expecting? It's live talking huge turtles. What are you gonna expect? You know, you're gonna get cool action. Hopefully, some good comedy emblems to it. I'm just hoping for the best of this movie. If it sucks, oh well. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, all we know is that it can't be as bad as Transformers 4. So
It can't be. Hopefully. Hopefully.
And also, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I like the Turtles' looks. They look more realistic. They look
the
more
CGI is absurdly good.
Yeah,
They do look good.
And
I
I
mean,
like
people
how,
are like hating on it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. And like I like that in the trailer there he was Michelangelo's like, ooh, he's doing his Batman voice. That was funny.
That was funny. Yeah, that was.
And then at the end when she's like when he's like, are they aliens? And she's like, no, they'll be stupid. They're turtles. Totally throwing back to when Michael Bay announced that they were gonna be aliens.
I was like this. Basically, this is what the trailer just did to Michael Bay.
Basically said, "Fuck you, we're running this movie." I just hope Megan Fox isn't terrible. I just hope she.
I mean, is that a question?
Hopefully, she dies in the first 5 minutes.
No. If April
O'Neil dies, then it's done.
It probably would be better, especially with Megan Fox playing April O'Neil.
What if Megan Fox actually isn't April O'Neil? She's just like this random reporter, and then all of a sudden, like, Scarlett Johansson jumps on the scene. Plot twist.
I'll be like, yes, I will cheer in the I will cheer in the theater if that happens. I will. I will just.
A+ is all around. Best twist ever.
I will be the only one, and I'll just be like, you know what? Yes, this movie was awesome. But all right. So what is next? I don't know how to pronounce your first name or your last name, so I'm just gonna call you Carlos. Carlos asks, are reboots flooding Hollywood repeatedly, or did they just run out of ideas? I honestly, reboots. I mean, I don't think they have flooded Hollywood. I think sequels and things like that, or remakes, basically, which are reboots.
Yeah,
but I think they are flooding Hollywood. But look. I mean, Hollywood is all in the business of making money. Look at Edge of Tomorrow. You had this really original idea to come to the studio, to come to theaters, and people just didn't go to see it.
Because the trailers were terrible, but every single reviewer that reviewed it gave it an amazing review.
Yeah, so and everybody liked it. Critics liked it. And
they loved it.
And in general audience, they really loved it, basically. People who are in the general
Even Jeremy Johns gave it an awesome-tacular, and he's one of the biggest YouTube reviewers out there.
Yeah, basically. So,
he like 500,000 people are subscribed to him, and somehow it made like if all 500,000 people went to the movie theater, then it would have made a lot of money. But apparently, not a lot of people listened.
But here's like my stand on remakes. If they're remaking a new movie, I'm gonna hate it. Like, I'm not gonna like it. But here's the thing: it's not like they're erasing the original movie that I had. It's not like, oh, you like Point Break? Oh, we're gonna take that away from you. And here's this new
Brett Ratner.
All the DVDs. No more Point Break for you, Alex.
Yeah. It's like
it just gets incinerated in front of your eyes.
And actually, basically, what they're doing is they're helping people watch the original. Because when Carrie was coming out, I thought it was all right, but then
Carrie wasn't that bad. It got a lot of hate that it didn't deserve.
Yeah, but it made me want to watch the original, and that's what remakes do. They make you want to watch the original. You know what I mean? Like, for example, one of my friends, he never saw the original RoboCop, and then coming out, he saw the original one, and he liked it. You know, so basically remakes help in a way, but you know what? It's not like remakes are like gonna kill you or anything.
Yeah, you know? And it's not like the stuff that they're remaking is bad. Basically, like some things they remake are good. Like some things that they rebooted were good, enjoyable movies.
Yeah, but I will admit that remakes, most of them are shit. But you know.
Yeah, like a good 80% of them. Total Recall was not bad.
Because they don't
have.
Yeah,
I like Total Recall too.
Like usually they have like great actors, but the directors sometimes they don't have great directors. And it's just like,
Yeah.
Need for
But
Speed was good though.
Need for Speed was good. I really did enjoy Need for Speed.
It's okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm a Fast and Furious
My
junkie.
friend despised the movie, so I understand.
Listen, I'm a Fast and Furious junkie, so the first 20 minutes can be erased, but when spoilers are game, the movie, I mean, I don't think they are. But if you haven't seen the movie, you're probably not gonna see it anyways.
Yeah.
But
How's it not on Blu-ray yet? Like it's been out
Yeah.
for like 6 months.
yeah,
Not 6 months, but for like a good 3 months.
yeah, but like when that dude dies, I think that's when the movie just changed and it got a whole lot better than me, in my opinion. But
Definitely.
all right, so Ben, last name I will not pronounce. Dang, y'all last names, oh my god.
And also, hold on, let me just say this. Pigaloink, my last name is spelled with an S, not a Z.
Oh man, I've been
That would've been
completely
fine.
misspelling it.
If your last name was spelled with a Z, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh,
Sorry.
You should respect him for making it a Z.
wow. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Don't worry about it.
But Ben asked, what movies would you like to see rebooted next? To be honest,
Let's go with none because I don't want to see
yeah,
another
I would like to see some more original ideas, Hollywood. You did good with Edge of Tomorrow. Let's see some more original shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, I think that should be rebooted. For me, it's the Transformers series. I
Yes,
think
most
they
definitely. Or not just reboot it. They need to get a fucking new director. How about that?
Direct.
Yeah. How about like no more Michael Bay?
Yeah, but next thing you know, you see Michael Bay making a video. I'm making a rain, bitches. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, let him have his money as long as he's not directing Transformers. The new one, hey, I'm fine. But I would like to see somebody else take on it because Michael Bay, your take is shit. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting down to the wire. I already answered this one, so we'll go to this one. What's your favorite? I can't pronounce Baikubzai. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But he asked, "What is our favorite superhero movie?" Go ahead, Pigs.
Pigs. Let's go with Watchmen. Most
Watchmen?
underrated movie ever.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll-
Pretty good.
I'll admit that there's just a few problems here and there.
I have problems with it too. But
There's just a few problems, but I liked it overall. Back then, I hated it. I didn't like it. I thought it was
oh really?
Yeah, but now that I've rewatched it like a while back, I like it. You know, it's pretty good. I would probably give it like a B plus because it was really well done.
Yeah.
And
No, I understand.
I think people should just give it just another try. You know, because I think
Yeah.
people are so used to like big blockbuster action movies of the superhero genre.
It was not like
that
a
they were-
quiet little like stylistic.
No. Yeah.
Being the person who read the graphic novel, like I read the graphic novel after I seen the
Oh, really?
movie, and after I seen the movie. So, and Zack Snyder just stayed so true to that shit. Like it was strip for strip the exact movie basically, and you know you can't do wrong when you do a beloved graphic novel when you bring it to the screen and you do it actually how it's done in the comics. So if people love the comics, they should beloved the movie, and the movie is really good. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's pretty good.
B plus is around the range I'll give it to. It's a really good movie.
What about you?
My favorite superhero movie would have to be. I got
Don't
three.
do The Dark Knight. That's a cliche.
And it's not actually my favorites. The Dark Knight is a really good movie. It would still get an A plus,
yeah.
but it's my favorites. This is personal preference basically. My favorites would have to be X-Men First Class.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
That's a
That
good
movie is just so good.
I like that better than Days of
Yeah,
Future Past.
Days of Future Past. I like it. It's still my favorite X-Men movie. Period. Too. That's me too. The Avengers, of course. The Avengers is just, oh my god. I watched that movie so many fucking times. It's ridiculous
So good.
how much I've watched that movie. It's amazing. And I'm going to say the unpopular choice, but it still is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time, and that will have to be The Amazing Spider-Man 1. Now, not two,
Oh.
one.
Okay, I was gonna get mad. I was like, oh.
One. The Amazing
One's
Spider-Man
still
1.
great. I actually
Yeah,
really like one.
the one is really good. It's really, really good,
You know
actually.
what? Here's the thing that I noticed about the series. There's not been a Spider-Man movie so far that I've loved. There's been
Mhm.
movies like both of them I really like, but I have not yet loved it. And I think
Yeah.
Sony needs to just back off just a bit, let Mark Webb do his thing for Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Because Amazing Spider-Man 2 didn't do what Sony thought it was going to do. It didn't make that much money.
It made money though, but it didn't stand a chance towards
Against-
Captain
yeah.
America.
Okay, look, watch this. The movie's budget was $255 million. Add that $200 million of marketing that they spent.
Oh,
That's a $400 million budget, and they made $700 million worldwide. So they got money back, but not
course.
the money that
Yeah.
they wanted.
I
So I'm
hated the
pretty
amount of
sure-
advertising that was in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, because it
it's
spoiled
not as
everything.
much as like Transformers 4 or anything, but
Dude, I saw after I watched the movie, I watched all the trailers. My God, they spoiled like almost the entire movie.
Yeah. Almost every
my
important
God.
plot point is in the trailer, which is kind of, it was annoying to me too. Which it's just, but I still really liked it. I still love the
Yeah.
movie, basically.
wait, Alex, you saw A Million Ways to Die in the West, right?
Yeah.
I've heard the trailers for that completely ruin it.
Yes, it does. But that's not. It's not just the trailer. The movie as a whole is not that great, but the
Nah.
trailers do ruin a lot. They
It looks
ruined
pretty
a
funny
great-
though.
Yeah, it's okay. They ruined a great cameo though. A great cameo. I won't
True,
spoil
cool.
it. You know. For me,
Um,
my favorite superhero movie. I'm gonna cheat. The Dark Knight trilogy. I would get the Dark Knight trilogy, man. That's one long movie, and I do not understand why people give hate to the Dark Knight Rises.
Dude,
Every
I
time
love The Dark Knight Rises. I did. I really did love it.
every time I hear people talk bad about it, I almost want to cry. I almost want to.
That
God.
movie was really good. It was really, really good,
I
actually.
loved it. My
Yeah,
dad,
I
he
loved it
loved
too.
it.
Wait, guys, there you go. That's what I think about the Dark Knight Rises.
I have the movie on Blu-ray, and I also bought the special collector's edition where it has Batman's broken mask from the fight with
Oh,
Bane.
nice.
I have that, and it's a special case where no one can touch it.
that movie is legit as hell. I could watch. That's another movie where I could just watch
Oh,
over and
here's the
over
thing
and
I
over
think
again.
here's the thing I think people took in. They're like, oh, like the Dark Knight had the Joker. It was so great. The Dark Knight Rises has to be exactly the same.
Like, Rises isn't as good as, like, The Dark Knight, but, like, you shouldn't expect it to be. It was still epic, and it was awesome, and Bane was insanely cool.
I knew.
Yeah.
I had a feeling like I was like, you know what? It may not be better than The Dark Knight, but and it was a good movie though. And in my opinion, I think it's the best one. I love The Dark Knight Rises. It was the most.
Well, I think it's the second best. I think my least favorite out of all of them is Batman Begins, but I think it's still really good. I think all of them are really good movies.
They're all great. Whichever one
I
you
really
choose.
don't. I
Whichever
really,
one you
yeah,
choose is good.
yeah. I really don't. I really can't choose because I love them all. I really do.
Yeah.
I love every single one. I really
Because-
love Batman. Batman Begins. Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises. All of them are just really good movies that I could just watch all the time. And
Yeah, and it's because
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Rises was more dramatic and it was more about the character of Batman. Yeah, there was a lot of Bruce Wayne, but it was more about the character of Batman, and it did something different. It actually showed the hero being beaten,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I really liked it, and it was a great ending.
When
conclusion.
Batman's back got broken, that was rough to watch.
And
Like,
Yeah.
the sound
Legit
effects are
as hell,
so
though.
good when he was, like, slammed him on his knee.
Boom.
it was
Yeah.
legit as hell though.
Wait, guys,
Alright.
I think I have to exit out. I have to hang up for a second. The computer is completely freaking out. I can't even like see anything. So,
alright.
can you go right back into the live stream if you hang up?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can just go back into the link I sent you. But
Alright,
we almost
so-
done anyways. We got like one more
Yeah.
question left.
Okay, I'll just hang on.
Yeah,
Let's wait for him.
yeah.
Uh,
So the last question is it was given to us by Michael Maygard, and it is, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Shawshank Redemption. Hands down.
Shawshank.
I
What
do
about
not.
you, Alex?
I don't have a favorite movie of all time because it's almost like if I love this movie and I love this movie, so it just gets confusing. So I don't have a favorite movie of all time. I have favorite movies. But
Yeah. Favorite movie of all time would have to be Kill Bill Volume 1.
That's such a cool movie, man.
It's
It
so
was just
cool.
fucking awesome, man. I mean, just acting wise, just story wise, plot wise, in the last 45 minutes of kung fu action.
I wish I could have seen it in theater, but I watched it on Netflix, and I watched both movies on Netflix. I like one a lot better than two.
Hey,
No,
but two is good. Two is still good though. Two is still
Two
really a
wrapped it up
legit
really
movie.
well.
Yeah.
I
Two is
loved
still
the
really a
ending
good
too.
legit movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. One is amazing though.
Yeah. Hey, how about this? Can we answer this quick question on my channel really quick?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
What is your childhood guilty pleasure?
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Why you pick a link?
I'm trying to think.
Mine's Mortal Kombat.
It's a good movie. Enchanted. Like Amy
Enchanted.
Adams in it.
Oh my God, that is a throwback right there.
I loved it when I saw it.
That is a throwback right there.
All right, let me just answer this one really quick. This one's from Regina. She asks, "What are your favorite film twists and mindfuck movies? And do you have a girlfriend?"
I am single to the death of me.
I just kind of a really nasty breakup.
Oh my God, we
guys
ain't got
gonna
time
like
for that sappiness. Go watch The
we're not
Fallen on
going into
Stars
that.
and feel good about yourself. Just go watch The Fallen on Stars and feel good about yourself.
Let me just say this, you guys can laugh at me. I had a girlfriend for a day and a half.
Hey, we all
Yeah,
have been through that.
it's alright.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to know this. How old are both of y'all?
How old do you
Oh.
feel like?
I'm 13.
How old do you think I look?
Alex, just answer the question.
16? Oh wait, you look like you're like 16.
I'm about to be 16. I'm 15.
about
Oh,
to be
nice!
16.
I nailed it.
Yeah. What about you?
Well,
Michael? You're like 24?
No. Yeah,
What's going on?
I'm 17 years old. I'm about to turn 18 in September though. So
Oh,
nice.
yeah, I am old. I am old. What else she asked? What favorite twist in a movie?
Yeah, favorite twist and favorite mindfuck movies.
Oh,
Favorite
well,
mindfuck movie would have to be Only God Forgives. That shit did fuck me up in the mind.
For me, recently was Enemy. That was a mindfuck movie. Enemy.
And favorite twist. Oh my God.
Evil Dead was a.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah.
But favorite twist in the movie would have to be Batman Under the Red Hood. Pick a link, watch it, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll definitely. I'll check it out.
It's on Netflix. Just watch it. It's on Netflix.
Alright.
Just watch it.
I have two movies for my favorite twist. The Sixth Sense is up there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I have three. The Sixth Sense, The Others, and The Double. Those are the three movies that have the
that
best
twist in the
twist.
others. That twist in the others really messed with my mind. It did really.
I was like, whoa! Like I never saw it coming.
Me neither. But is that it? Oh.
No, for me, the favorite twist, I'll say, one is The Dark Knight Rises at the very end. What happens between a certain female, and I'll say Only God Forgives because there's like a little twist like at the end.
Yeah.
Well, is that it? Is that it with the questions?
Is that it? Pick a link. You got any more?
No. Wait. Let me check my phone. I have to leave for a second.
Yeah, that's okay. So where's your time center at, Michael? Like
Where's my what?
Like where do you live at? Like I'm not saying your house, but like what area do you live in?
we missed a guy, didn't we?
I think so. I live in Georgia though, Alex.
Oh,
Let's see.
damn. So it's like 8 o'clock right now, huh?
No, it's 9.
Oh God.
What time is it over there?
For me, because I live in California, it's 6.
Damn.
Dude,
You in
it's
Cali.
Yeah, it's 9:17 for me here.
Yeah, it's 9:17 for me too.
But did you read the question by X Faziello, which was what is your favorite comedy movie?
Yeah, I saw that one. We had answered that one already, I think.
Okay.
No. No.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Alexander Alquist. Wait, the one. Oh yeah, favorite movie sitting and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went through all of them. Oh wait, no, Michael Myguard said, "What is the worst computer animated movie you have ever seen?" That's the one I got today.
Worst
Oh.
computer animated movie I have ever seen.
The Smurfs 2.
Oh, that's like not completely animated though.
It is
Whoa.
though.
Yeah,
though.
it is.
Though. Okay, if your movie's that
Oh,
bad and I have to pull out a
man.
pocket knife. Okay.
I saw that. That was a hilarious review.
Um,
I
animated.
forgot about that from my top 10 worst movies of last year. I completely like blanked out on it, and so it wasn't on the list, but it would have been if I had remembered.
Of course. But for me, animated, I have to say, uh, this is a hard question because there have been some mad animations I've seen for sure. There's just been some where I was like, okay, that was all right, but worst I have to probably say Cars 2. Yeah,
Cars 2
Cars
is
2.
bad.
Yeah,
The
Cars
worst
2.
I've ever seen, though. Have you guys heard of the movie Food Fight?
No.
Have you heard of the Nostalgia Critic? He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Alright, he reviewed Food Fight. Just watch that review and you'll know all about Food Fight. It's the worst computer. It's not even like finished. Like it looks like you like made it out of like Cinema 4D or something. Like you just like quick made it on your computer or something for like an intro.
Wow.
But they made it the
Wow.
whole movie, and it has like what's his name? I'm completely blanking out on this. Did you guys see Machete Kills? You
Yeah.
got who the villain in that was.
Was it
I
Mel
don't-
Gibson?
Mel
Yeah,
Gibson?
no, not Mel Gibson. Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking out on this. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna look this up.
This is the guy who had the thing to his chest, and if you pulled it out, he'll die.
No, yeah, I forgot. I don't think he was in Machete Kills. I can't believe I'm forgetting this. Let's see. Okay, I'm I'm looking him up. I'm looking him up. Sorry about this. Completely blanked. Charlie Sheen.
Oh,
Oh,
Charlie Sheen. Oh, he wasn't a
Yeah.
villain. He was the president.
Yeah, he's the president. Duh. I hated Machete Kills so much, I just completely forgot about that.
It was alright. It was
It was
alright.
alright. It's alright.
Well, we are coming up on the 2 hour and 20-minute mark.
Oh
Oh
my
my God, we've been here forever.
Time flew by.
It really
time
did.
flew by.
It really did. I looked up. It was just 9 o'clock out of nowhere. This was so much fun. This is the most fun I've had. This is doing
This
these
was
two
awesome.
videos ever.
This was a lot of
This
fun.
was awesome.
We should do this again one time. But how about this? When Guardians of the Galaxy comes out, we should do a spoiler review with all three of us.
Hey, that would be fun. That would be so
That'll be
much
awesome.
fun, actually. Actually, that would be fun. That's something to consider. Great. Yes, let's do
Yeah,
it.
if the movie's amazing, then we'll just like be like
Yeah.
praising it for I don't know, like half
Yeah,
an
and it-
hour. If it was
and if
terrible,
it's-
we'd be ranting on.
Yeah, we're just ranting, talk about how terrible it is.
I doubt it'll be bad though.
Yeah.
Alex, where can people find you on the Webiverse?
Well, you can find me on youtube.com/ballsyvegeta because back then that was my old YouTube name, and now I'm Alex Montez now. Okay. Or you can go on YouTube for Alex Montez reviews, and you'll find me.
Pigaloink, what about you?
www. Wait, no, is that it? Okay, yeah, www.youtube.com/pigaloink, and that's me. But if you type in if Pigaloink is like one word instead of for some reason YouTube made it as Piga space loink, but you won't find it if you type that. So if you just type in Pigaloink as one word, that's how you'll find my channel.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. And you know me, I'm just Michael Woods Jr. You can just Michael Woods Jr. 2. Make sure you put the 2 because if you put Michael Woods Jr., shit's gonna go all over the place.
Why is it 2? Is it are you the second?
Honestly, it's 2 because when I tried Michael Woods Jr., it like the YouTube was going through that whole thing where Google and YouTube was merging together.
Yeah.
So when I put Michael Woods Jr., they wouldn't let me.
They forced you to make a Google Plus account.
Yeah, they forced it to make it be a Google Plus account, and that channel is up. I just don't use it, but it's Michael Woods Jr. 2 is my main channel, so you can just find me here. I am Michael Woods. That is Pigaloink. That is Alex Montez.
But before we end, I have to put my sunglasses on.
And before I leave,
There
I
we
need to
go.
talk to my Russian accent. Nice seeing you, ladies and gentlemen. Nice glasses there.
And you have just been off the grid. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.